can't believe you've done this.
This week's videos are sponsored by PrizePicks, the easy-to-use fantasy sports betting app. More on them in just a bit.
Missing brothers of important moments and fiancés of the Reject Nation. Happy Friends Day, you guys. We're excited. Today we are starting season 7. Oh my God, John, we've come so far. We're approaching closer to the end of our Friends journey.
I know.
6 seasons of TV we've embarked on.
6
We're about to embark on a 7th.
seasons. We've seen over 100 episodes.
We've seen well over 100 episodes of this show, and I'm very proud of us. And thank you guys for joining us on this journey. Before we hop in, let's check in with how we're feeling. John, how you doing, man?
I'm decent. It's this is one of those days. It's one of those days where you're doing the stuff and you're keeping responsible and you're building the structures and you're doing the research and blah blah blah. And then some days you just kind of like all that momentum. You just kind of hit the wall and you're just like, woof, woof, woof. What I'm trying to say is I'm ready for a pick-me-up. A little all over the place.
Yes.
How are you?
It's to be determined how I feel. Full transparency, guys. I was sitting for a friend for his dog having some issues. Up all night. I'm running on 3-ish hours of sleep, and we're here. We're alive. I'm drinking coffee. We're great. We're feeling great. We're feeling caffeinated. Will I crash by the end of this? I don't know. Well, hopefully we'll find out, and I'll be alive and awake for the whole thing. Let's get friendly. Here we go.
Get ready for the most unhinged Friends reaction of your life. A 1, a 2, and a how do you do?
I found a note on my door. Come to Monica's quick. Bring champagne and a 3 Musketeers bar.
Oh, they address it in the next episode. That's funny.
What's up?
Monica and I are engaged.
Oh, he lost weight. Holy shit.
Dang, yeah, he is more fit now.
Congratulations. Where is she?
I'm engaged! Yeah, she's been out there for 20 minutes. I'm surprised you didn't hear her on the way over.
Oh, I thought it was just a kid yelling, I'm gay, I'm gay.
I'm gay! It was also there.
No, let her stay out there. It's sweet. I'm getting married! I'm gonna be a bride!
Go, Monica.
Shut up, because I'm engaged!
Yeah.
Why don't you come over here and say that to me, huh, buddy?
Say it to my face.
My fiancé will kick your ass.
Yes, he will.
Apartment 20! Apartment 20!
Dude, he is looking svelte,
Okay, you get her in here. You bolt the door. I'll be in the closet.
This is like we got skinny Chandler, and then, he put on a little weight, and now he looks like he's been working out a little bit.
I just want to say that I love you guys so much, and thank you for being here on my special night.
Oh.
Our special night.
Hey.
I mean, it just wouldn't be my night. Our night.
The night.
If you all weren't here to celebrate with me. Damn it!
Come on.
It's okay. I want this to be your night, too. To Monica.
Electric Boogaloo.
No, come on, wait, stop it. Okay, to Monica.
To Monica.
So, have you decided on a band for the wedding? Because, I'm kind of musical.
Dude, you and Ross should play together.
She just got engaged a couple hours ago. I doubt she's even had time to think about it.
Well, speaking of chiming in, remember the time you burned down my apartment?
Damn.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Speaking of chiming in.
We should all get dressed up and go to have champagne at the plaza.
Oh, okay.
But I
wanna go
can't
back
stay
to
too long. I gotta get up
same.
early for a commercial audition tomorrow, and I gotta look good. I'm supposed to be playing a 19-year-old.
Oh, you already look good.
What? So when you said get up early, did you mean 1986?
Those teeth look different, too.
You guys don't think I look 19?
Oh, my.
Oh,
We all look 19.
We thought you said 90.
Right.
Okay, everybody, let's go, let's go!
I don't know. I think he had him worked on last season.
Hey, is the rest of my candy bar
Or
around
in
here?
previous
Oh,
seasons.
honey, no, you ate it all.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
Damn it.
Got him.
Nice, Phoebes. I do love a 3 Musketeers.
You know what shoes would look great with this ring? Diamond shoes.
Hey,
Diamond.
sometimes I'll take the hard chocolate off first, and then I'll eat the soft middle.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think we have time.
There's gonna be a wedding. You're gonna be the bride.
200 people are going to be looking at you in a clean white dress.
Clean white dress.
Let's do it.
Know just what to say, Chan man. You got that
It
bad?
happens to lots of guys. You're probably tired. You had a lot of champagne. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, and I'm fascinated. You know, it's like biology.
That's what Jim Rohn says to do.
Which is funny because in high school I failed biology, and tonight biology failed me.
No, Chandler.
Check it out. Okay, I could play this while the guests are coming in. First time I met Chandler, I thought he was gay.
Hey.
This is a running joke through the whole show.
Singing on his
Wedding day.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Yeah.
If you would have let me finish, it goes on to say that he's probably not gay.
Yeah. Because of the wedding day.
Sure, you guys don't
I
have
was
this
following
problem. You're made of wood. You look great.
Oh, Chandler.
You okay over there?
I don't know. You know, I feel a little, no, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna be fine.
What's going on, girl?
Well, don't worry about it. I mean, you were probably tired. You'd had a lot of champagne. It happens to everybody.
Yeah. Oh.
Can you believe they are actually getting married?
Well, sure, but I get married all the time, so.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, do you think we're ever gonna have that?
Oh.
Oh.
You mean you and me?
Oh, no. You with someone, and me with someone.
Oh, good. You scared me a minute.
I know. Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Just because you and I, we were like a nightmare. But there were some good times.
No, absolutely. You know, like there was,
Surely you can think of something good.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I can think of one good thing.
What?
Was it the relations?
You were always really good at the stuff.
Oh. Okay, Ross.
Yeah, I was good at the stuff, huh?
Yeah, I really liked your hand.
My hand?
Yeah.
Way to go, guys.
Way to go.
Yeah,
No,
buddies.
you were really good at this stuff, too.
Oh, I know.
And we were both really good at watching the film The Stuff.
You know, we never did. Oh, no, not that. We never had a bonus night.
A what?
You know, a bonus night. You know, two people break up, but then they get back together just for one night.
Oh my God. Is this the one with the bonus night?
One night, just sex. No strings attached.
Yeah. We never had
You
that.
kind of did.
He kind of did.
Yeah. In the beginning of the 4th season, you had that.
But maybe.
Okay, this is getting a little crazy.
Oh my.
I'm sure it would be amazing, but I gotta say, I really, really don't think it would be a good idea. You know, I really don't.
Yeah, you like that?
Just as I was about to be like, wow, the resolve on that. Wow!
19-year-old Joey.
Hello,
Hell
fellow
yeah.
kids.
You better lose
How do
yourself,
you do?
Joey.
Sup?
Stop.
Sup?
Sup, dude?
Sup, dude?
Take whatever you want. Just please don't hurt me.
So you play a little PlayStation, huh?
That's
Yeah.
whack.
Yo.
PlayStation is whack.
Who's on the board?
Sup
Look
with the
at
whack
Anna,
PlayStation? Sup?
Sup?
Come on, am I 19 or what?
On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the dumbest a person can look, you are definitely 19.
Wow. Savage.
Does Chandler feel off to you?
Young. You're a man-child.
Oh.
Now go get changed because everybody's ready, and please, oh please, keep my underwear.
Oh, thanks.
Something about him feels like less zany. I can't put my finger on it.
Vibes are a little different, maybe.
You've had a lot of sex, right?
When? Today? Some, not a lot.
Some.
Well,
That's
just the reason
great.
I'm asking is because I had kind
Please
of
qualify that.
I was unable to. I mean, I really wanted to, but I couldn't. There was an incident.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about that, man. That happens.
It's happened to you?
Yeah. Once.
Well, what'd you do?
Once?
Once?
I did it anyway.
What? Joe?
Phoebe, come on.
There's other
let's
stuff you
go.
can do.
There is, yeah.
But they're not. I don't think they're talking about this. Oh.
Why aren't you dressed yet?
But I just wrote the best dance song for your wedding. Check this out.
Hell yeah.
If you get ready now, I'll let you play it at the wedding.
Really? Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you.
You don't even know what the hell she's about to play you.
If you touch my guitar again, I'm going to have to pound on you a little bit.
A little bit.
Fair enough.
I guess in addition to what she was already playing
Finally
earlier.
start celebrating my...
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Apparently, I've opened the door to the past.
Oh yeah, you're in that Doctor Who time hotel. How cool! That would be a great reason to do a Clips episode.
What you just saw.
Can I ask you just a little question?
Or another alt
Why
universe.
tonight? What? See, I've been waiting my whole life to be engaged.
Oh, you ruined her
And
night.
unlike some
I'm gonna
people,
take
I'm
this.
only planning on doing this once. No, now it's about you and Ross getting back together. What? See, yeah, you kind of stole my thunder.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
We did not steal your thunder because we are not getting back together.
Yeah, no. And you know what? Nobody even saw.
Oh my God. I think
I swear, we just kissed.
It was just a kiss.
You guys kissed?
Oh my God.
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Are you getting back together? Can I sing at your wedding?
Yes.
Thunder being stolen.
Okay,
Phoebe,
it's
Phoebe
nothing.
Buffet, the wedding
Let's
singer.
not
Yeah.
make a big deal out of it.
Oh.
It was a one-time thing. It doesn't even matter.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe you guys are talking about this. The problem's in the bedroom between a man and a woman.
Oh no!
Now Chandler
Ay,
is
ay,
doing
ay.
the best he can.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's what they were talking about, Joe.
Oh.
What a great night. Chandler can't do it. These guys kissed.
What? You guys kissed? This is huge.
No, it's really not huge.
Oh man.
And people thinking it's huge has led Monica to believe that we are stealing her thunder, which we are not.
Well, we're still talking about it, aren't we?
Well, yeah, that and Chandler's problem.
Oh no.
Would it make you feel better if we all stopped talking about Ross and Rachel?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
You got it. Okay, now I can pass for 19, right?
Yes.
Seriously.
Seriously? Seriously, no. You can play your own age, which is 31.
Oh.
I'm 30.
No, you are not. You're 31.
That delivery.
Oh, crap.
It's on the plaza. Okay,
Oh
we'll
my
get us some Mai Tais. Maybe no more for you, though.
Very cool. Oh. Still.
I think that I don't feel like going to the plaza. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. Especially with you.
Ouch.
That is whack.
Yeah, wiggity whack, Joe. Jace move. Oh.
Yeah?
Dude, this is kind of sick, actually.
Hey, I think I'll play it at the wedding.
We'll see if they actually let you play. I mean, they tell you anything you want to hear, like, you look 19, and then they just take it away, like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
It's that
I don't think
it's that
Monica's gonna
shadow
take
you
this
got.
away.
Wouldn't she?
Would she?
Would she?
Oh boy.
You ate my candy bar.
I'm glad that came back. Oh,
Guess who?
Oh my God.
it is still the broken door. They just.
What do you think Monica meant when she said, I don't want to talk, especially with me? I mean, why not especially you and me? We were both out there kissing.
Still thinking about it, huh?
Yes.
Seriously, what did she mean by that? Especially you.
Who cares?
I care.
And so do I.
Yes, so do I.
You know what? I have to go talk to her. Will you let me just get changed?
Okay, sure.
Oh my God.
Am I going to let you watch me undress?
No.
No.
There is going to be a wedding. You are going to throw the bouquet, and then there's going to be a honeymoon, maybe in Paris.
Oh.
We will take a moonlit walk on the Rue de la Blah, 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 blah.
Keep talking.
Then we will sprinkle rose petals on the bed and make love, not just because it's romantic, but because I can.
Oh, I can.
I love you.
Oh,
Did he finish?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oh.
he bricked up.
Okay, don't say anything. You might scare it away. It's Paris. Who knows we're here?
It's Paris.
Hi, Phoebes. What's up? Okay, you said I could sing at your wedding, so I'm just gonna need a small deposit.
Phoebe.
Wow. That's crazy.
Phoebe.
What? You know, just some good faith money to hold the date.
Phoebes, we're not giving you a deposit for our wedding.
I see.
What? You're wild.
They
for that.
break your heart, don't they?
Oh.
If you want to sing at their wedding, well, you sing at their wedding.
Yeah, and if you want to look 19, then you do something about your eyes.
His eyes?
What's wrong with my eyes?
They give you away. There's too much wisdom in there.
Oh. Yeah, it's true. You're an old soul, Joe.
Just put some tea bags on them for like 15 minutes.
Now to get rid of my wisdom?
Maybe just 10 minutes for you.
Hey.
Give her the deposit. Give her the ring. I don't care.
What did you mean before when you said you didn't want to talk to anyone, especially me?
What a great apology. And you accepted. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's just say it's not the first time you've stolen my thunder.
Hey, here's a thought.
I'm having a very specific flashback to elementary school right now.
My sweet 16, remember you went to third base with my cousin Charlie?
Third base.
I think I remember when Greg must have seen this
All
episode.
everybody at the party could talk
Really?
about.
Yes.
Monica, you know what? The only reason I did that was because your party was so boring.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
We had a caricaturist!
Oh.
Whenever I get married, guess who won't be asked to sing? Somebody named Geller and somebody else named Babe.
Dude. Phoebe laying down the hot cuts this episode. Like, I love when
Monica, your
she's
sweet
getting
16
raw.
was like a million years ago.
And yet, here you are doing it again.
Oh, Monica, I don't want to steal your stupid thunder.
Why else would you have made out with Ross?
Got me.
All right, easy, Mimey. The moment has passed. It ain't gonna happen.
Cheaps.
No one was supposed to see us kissing.
Oh, is that why you did it in the secret hallway where nobody ever goes?
You were right outside the door.
I don't think us getting together tonight is such a good idea. I'm calling it
Yeah?
off.
Oh,
Okay.
Way to save your dignity, my man.
my.
Why? Maybe you thought that you'd get married first. Maybe you can't stand the fact that your formerly fat friend
Oh.
is getting married before you.
Some old resentment
Wow,
building up.
that, you know what? That
Coming
is
out,
so
rather.
unfair.
Wow.
You know what? Now I want to steal your thunder. Come on, Ross, let's go have sex.
What are you gonna do?
That was great.
What are you
I
gonna
can't
do?
believe you're gonna have sex on my engagement night!
Well, somebody should.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do this,
We're not gonna do this, all right? She's just gonna think that we're doing it.
I see, so everybody wins.
Oh.
Who is it? Okay, well, Ross, stop it, please. Wait a minute.
Ow!
Yeah, you like that, baby? May we help you?
I like the continuity of the door being fixed.
I hope that you guys get back together, but I must warn you, the night that you announce your engagement, I'm going to announce that I'm pregnant.
Oh my God.
Is that ever going to happen?
All right, Monica, do you want to know why I was with Ross tonight?
I know why.
No, you don't know why.
Okay, why?
Because I was sad.
Oh.
I am so happy for you guys. But you getting married just reminds me of the fact that I'm not. I'm not even close. But, oh my God, you were so depressed when Ross got married that you slept with Chandler.
Damn.
I don't care. She slept with me.
Anyway, sweetie, I'm so sorry I ruined your night.
I'm sorry I almost made you sleep with Ross.
Oh. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna take off.
Ross just pawn in game of life.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
Rachel,
Yeah.
you missed your chance. From now on, the only person who's gonna enjoy these bad boys is me.
All right.
That is a flex.
You do that, bro.
But she just
Oh.
stayed.
So much discord among the gang.
And Chandler will never get
Hey!
Hey.
Here's $1. Consider it a deposit. Please sing at our wedding.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll pour the hair. Oh.
Oh.
I'll pound on him in the morning.
Is this the one with the... I said it earlier, shit. The one with Monica's thunder. We should have known that. All right, season 7, episode 2. And a 3, a 1, and a 2.
Who wants French toast?
Oh, I'll have some.
Me too.
I love
Eggs and
French
milk in the fridge. Thank you.
French toast is easy to make, Joe.
My hand feels weird. I guess it's because I'm engaged. How long before that starts getting annoying? It starts.
Starts.
So let's actually get started on the wedding plans. Okay, we got to think about the flowers, the caterers, the music.
Oh, I got some thoughts on the music.
Oh, Chandler, too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many
Take it from me, as the
cooks.
groom, all I have to do is show up and try to say the right name.
I remember.
Okay.
What in God's name is that?
Oh my God, the wedding book? I haven't seen that since the 4th grade.
Hell yeah.
Damn, son.
First organized alphabetically, then geographically, then by square footage.
Wow.
Wow.
So smart. Break it off. Break it off now.
Ah!
And that should conclusively prove that I had the idea for Jurassic Park first.
You did.
Jurassic
God,
Ross.
what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you. It's pretty urgent. It's
Or
about Monica and
Jurassic
Chandler.
Park.
Hey.
Yeah.
You please
New
excuse
t-shirt
me
coming to
for a moment?
rejectnationshop.com.
Do you know each other's hometowns? Why don't you...
What?
I was just thinking that since those guys just got engaged, that maybe it'd be nice if they had some privacy, you know? So could I just move in with you for a couple days?
Okay, yeah, sure. But what's wrong with Monica and Chandler?
Nothing. Why?
Why?
Phoebe, you said it was urgent.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm going to the movies, and it starts in like 5 minutes.
I was wondering why you're here having this convo.
Do you realize
I'm in the
I
middle
have
of
a
a class.
classroom full of students?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so rude. Does anyone want to come to the movies?
All right, so I haven't cleared the budget with my parents yet, but tell me
Joey's
how this
napping
is
on
for
the
music.
couch.
Okay. All right, a string quartet for the processional,
The Vitamin String Quartet.
a jazz trio for cocktails, the Bay City Rollers for dancing. That was for my 6th grade wedding.
Well, you couldn't get them anyway. I mean, Ian doesn't even play anymore, and Derek. Well, Derek is a name I shouldn't know.
Hey, Mom, do you have another pillow? You know, something a little snugglier?
Snugglier. That's snuggly.
Why are you napping over here instead of over at your place?
Not the duck.
What, the duck? What the hell did the damn duck do now?
Duck it up.
Well, he did not get sick somewhere in there, and it was immediately found and properly cleaned up.
Ugh.
Now, do I get to look at this book, or is it just for people who are actually involved in the wedding?
Of course you can look at it. Yeah, I want your opinion too.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
Oh no.
What do you think about centerpieces?
Centerpieces.
Yeah. Roses or lilies?
Definitely roses.
Lilies, obviously.
Well, I just think they're a little bit more wedding-y, you know. But lilies are the clear choice.
Oh my God. It's like one mind.
Oh my God.
Guys, you gotta let me nap. I'm gonna get cranky.
Oh no, you're already cranky.
Joey, there is a perfectly good couch across the hall.
Yes, it is perfectly good, and it is not one of the places the duck got sick.
You have a bed. Or did get
All right,
sick
I'm
there
gonna
too.
go.
Yeah, Joey, what did the duck do?
I don't know, but he did not eat your face cream.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's probably
jeez.
expensive.
That looks
There's
fine.
nothing on the couch.
Hey, little buddy, how you feeling?
Oh no, get the duck some help.
What the hell is in that face cream?
It's not.
The couch looks fine.
It's probably not cruelty free.
Oh
my
jeez.
God.
That's so soft.
Oh, one pillow is.
Pillowcases.
Dude, this is the height of luxury.
I'm gonna close the door so the duck doesn't come in.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Zelda looked at the chimney sweep. Her father, the vicar, wouldn't be home for hours. Her loins were burning.
Oh no.
She threw caution to the wind and reached out and grabbed his... Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh.
You gonna finish this book.
This is a dirty...
This is a dirty book.
Hey man, it's a beloved medium.
Remember when they switched books that one season?
I do remember that. Joey will have read 2 books by the end of the show.
Yeah.
Phoebe,
Kind of looks
Oh,
like
Ross, hi.
baby, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm with a client right now.
Phoebe!
Okay, let's talk outside.
Ugh.
Phoebe, you can't massage people in my apartment.
What's the big deal? I did it at Monica and Chandler's.
And they knew about it?
Okay, look, Ross, what is this really about?
But this is my home. And I want to be able to come and go whenever I want.
I will find someplace else to do the rest of my appointments. I just don't know what the big deal is.
Big deal is I don't want naked, greasy strangers in my apartment when I want to kick back with a puzzle. Beer. Cold beer.
Puzzle.
Back
Beer.
with a puzzle.
Hey, Joey, what you doing?
Sweeping? Why? Does it turn you on?
Yes. Yes, it does.
No.
What if I was sweeping a chimney?
Joey, did you eat my face cream?
Yes. Definitely did. Oh, we made the bed,
Going.
though.
The vicar won't be home for hours.
Where did you learn that word?
Yeah.
Where do you think? Zelda?
Hey.
You found my book?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What are you doing going into my bedroom?
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I went in there to take a nap, and I know I shouldn't have, but you got.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. I'm not ashamed of my book. There's nothing
shouldn't
wrong
be.
with a woman enjoying a little erotica.
There's a whole...
It's just a healthy expression of female sexuality,
Absolutely.
which, by the way, is something that you will never
One
understand.
of my best friends has a podcast all about this. Go check out Reading Smut.
Your porn.
Ouch. Ouch. I've been there. Not with the table. Well, with the table, but not this kind.
Is that Phoebe here?
No, she's out for the night.
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Can I help you with something?
Don't do this.
Are you a masseur?
No, you're
Don't say
not.
you are.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not,
God.
Ross. No. No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Okay. The cosmic balance is realigned.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'll be back to pick him up in an hour.
This is still not ethical, but it's less not ethical
Less
than it would have
creepy.
been a minute ago.
Chandler, your parents must have been thrilled when you told them you were engaged.
Oh, yeah, I should probably call them.
I remember when we first got engaged.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard that story.
Oh, Dad, really, you don't need to.
Well, I gotten Judy pregnant.
Yes.
I still don't know how that happened.
You don't know how that happened. Your dog thought my diaphragm was a chew toy.
Ugh.
What a sweet story.
Well, at least you're not hearing it for the first time at your 5th grade Halloween party.
What, they wanted a scary story.
The diaphragm.
We're really excited about our wedding plans, and well, I guess pretty soon we'll be making a big withdrawal from the Monica Wedding Fund.
Uh-oh.
You tell her, Jack, I can't do it.
Ross's
What
3 weddings
happened?
did it all.
You still have the Monica Wedding Fund, don't you?
We have it. Only now we call it the beach house.
Oh.
I can't believe you spent my wedding fund on the beach house. We're sorry, honey, but we just assumed if you got married after you turned 30, you'd pay for it yourself.
Damn.
I bought the beach house when I was 23.
Which means you had 7 years of beach fun, and you can't put a price on that, sweetie.
You know he ain't lying.
I really do feel bad about this, though.
We started saving again when you were dating Richard, but then that went to hell, so we redid the kitchen.
Damn.
Guys.
When I
Guys.
started dating Chandler. Well, it was Chandler. We didn't think he'd ever propose.
Wow.
Clearly, I did not start drinking enough at the start of the meal.
But there is no money for my wedding? We might still have some money if your father hadn't thought it was a good idea to sell ice over the internet.
Oh.
It seemed like such a simple idea.
Stupid, Jack. The word is
I
stupid.
don't want to hear about it anymore. Good luck, Chandler.
The melting kind.
Yes. You could be shipping dry ice. You never know. I wonder if this is after Matthew Perry had gotten sober. I don't know the timeline of all that, but I feel like maybe people can respectfully. I mean, people can comment below, but I wonder if that maybe happened around now. And
Okay, now I'm going to touch you.
am I his energy? Get on it, Ross.
Oh, that's soft.
Get some hot stones or something. I mean, this could work.
Yeah, why not?
I can't believe this. Do you think that your parents can help pay for it?
I don't know. My mother spent most of her money on her 4th wedding,
What about your dad's Vegas money?
saving the rest for her divorce. And any extra cash my father has, he saves for his yearly trips to Dollywood.
Oh.
My parents spent the money for our wedding.
My God, what did you order?
Will we ever meet Chandler's father?
There's no money? Well, this is terrible. You guys are gonna have to get married in like a rec center.
Oh.
No swing band, no lilies.
No, you know what? It's gonna be okay. I mean, you don't need to have this rustic Italian feast.
Oh.
You know, and you don't need this custom-made empire-waisted Duchess satin gown. You can wear off the rack.
Oh.
Look, it really is going to be okay. The important thing is that we love each other and that we're going to get married.
Do you even understand what off the rack means?
Yeah.
Why don't you just pay for it yourself?
How? I don't have any money.
Well, I have some.
How much?
Well, close to...
Oh.
Wow! Are you kidding me?
Well, what? How much is it?
It's enough for wedding scenario A.
Really?
The amount you have is exactly the budget of my dream wedding.
Oh.
Oh my.
You guys are so made for each other.
Oh my. That's
Well, you're not suggesting that we spend all of the money on the wedding.
Yeah.
What about the rest of your future?
Well, I've been saving this money for 6 years, and I kind of had some of it earmarked for the future, not just for a party.
Wow. Hello, Mr.
Whoa.
Chandler.
That's not a... Ooh.
This is the
Don't
most
say that.
You started off strong,
But
and
I'm not
that.
going to spend all the money on one party.
I love you.
It's not a party.
Stop doing that.
Stop saying that, please.
But,
She's going to kill
if you
you.
call our wedding a party one more time, you may not get invited.
Yeah.
But I have to put my foot down, okay?
That's
the answer
crazy.
Is no.
You're gonna have to put your foot down?
You gotta
Yes,
compromise, bro.
I am.
How are you going to get married if you can't compromise?
Money and a firm hand. Finally, a Chandler I can get on board with.
What are the other wedding scenarios? And how much money are we talking about? Are two questions I would like to have answered. They both have points. Calling it a party is he's missing part of the point.
Yeah.
You smell smoke?
Uh-huh, I get it. Smoke, chimney sweep, very funny, haha.
You don't smell it? Something's on fire. Oh, you know what?
no.
Probably just your burning loins.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
This is the one with Rachel's smut book.
Damn, this coffee's cold. Hey, Rich, do you mind if I heat this up on your loins?
Oh my God, Ross! No! No, Ross!
That's
believe
crazy.
you told him, Joey.
So I guess you bought that book after we broke up, huh?
Uh-huh, yeah, I did, because I wore out my first copy when I was with you.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, well, when we were
That's
going out,
crazy.
I read tons of magazines.
Not as good. What's up?
How could you do that to an old man?
Excuse me, ladies.
No context is crazy. That's awesome.
My massage client, Arthur, his daughter called and said that some guy that worked for me gave him a really weird massage this afternoon.
Oh.
I gave him an extremely professional massage.
He said you poked at him with wooden spoon.
But I did give him acupressure with a pair of chopsticks, and I gently exfoliated him with a mop.
Oh, God.
You could have sent him away. You could have not rolled Tonka trucks up and down his back.
He said he liked that.
Yikes.
You're right. I'm
No.
sorry.
No, open up a competing practice, Ross.
What are you massaging an old man for?
His daughter was hot.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Oh, wow.
I've been thinking, it's not fair for me to ask you to spend all of your money on our wedding. You work really hard for that. Well, you work for that.
Ouch.
Look, I thought about it too, and I'm sorry. I think we should spend all of the money on the wedding.
You do?
Yeah, I'm putting my foot down. When I proposed, I told you
changed?
that I would do anything to make you happy.
Tell us.
And if having the perfect wedding makes you happy, then that's what we're gonna do.
You're so sweet.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, he's a good egg.
Oh, but wait, what about the future and stuff?
Forget about the future and stuff. So we only have 2 kids, you know? We'll pick our favorite, and that one will get to go to college.
You thought about that?
Yeah.
How many kids were we gonna have?
4. A boy, twin girls, and another boy.
4 little nuggets.
What else did you think about?
Stuff like where we'd live, you know, like a small place outside the city where our kids could learn to ride their
Reading her
bikes and
books,
stuff.
appealing to what she wants.
You know, we could have a cat that had a bell on its collar, and we could hear it every time it ran through the little kitty door. Of course, we'd have an apartment over the garage where Joey could grow old.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I want this spinoff.
You know what? I don't want a big fancy wedding.
Sure you do.
No, I want everything that you just said. I want a marriage.
Aww. That's so sweet.
I love you so much.
Love and marriage.
Love and marriage.
When you were talking about our future, you said cat, but you meant dog, right?
Ah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, good.
This is good.
Monica, not a cat person.
Hello, Zelda.
Who are you supposed to be?
The vicar.
Do you even know what a vicar is?
Like a goalie, right?
You keep making
Where did you
these
get this
stupid
idea?
jokes and these sleazy
What is a
innuendos,
vicar?
and it's
a
just not
priest,
funny
right?
anymore.
All right, I'm sorry. Rach, I'm sorry.
Or a minister of some kind.
Maybe I can make it up to you by taking you roughly in the barn.
Oh, gosh.
The one with the vicar?
All right, you know what? That's it. You want to do it? Let's do it.
Huh?
The one with the wedding.
I want to do it with you. Been trying to fight it, but you've just said all.
He's
right
scared.
things.
Yeah. Tables turned.
I did?
Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting so long to get on that body.
Oh.
That's right.
This body? Are you sure?
Come on, Joey, sex me up.
Hey, you're starting to sound like the butcher's wife there in chapter 7.
Ugh.
Come on now, don't keep me waiting. Get those clothes off. But I would keep that helmet on, because you're in for a rough ride.
Oh my God.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
That's funny. That's
The one with
funny
Rachel's
as hell.
book. I was close. I was
Hey.
close. Season 7, episode 3, incoming. A 1, a 2, spinny circle.
Hey, guys. Hey. So,
Oh, Glassler.
what do you think?
Oh, he has his alternate universe glasses on.
About what?
What?
Are you kidding?
What if
I'll give you a
episode?
hint. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel's hair looks great.
Your eyes. No. Chandler's eyes.
I got glasses.
He always had glasses.
Mandela affected.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, didn't you used to have a pair? They were really round and burgundy, and they made you look kind of,
Feminine.
Yes.
Feminine.
No.
Sweetie, I think the glasses look great. They make you look really sexy.
Really?
Yeah,
He does.
You didn't think I used to wear glasses, right?
of course.
They did manage to get a pair of.
I don't know. That's hilarious.
They did manage to get a pair that looks like very natural on his face.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want for an engagement present?
That's okay, Phoebe. We're not having a party or anything, so you don't have to get it.
Someone wants to give us a present. We don't want to deprive them of that joy.
Man. This is fair.
You know what you should get them? One of those little portable CD players.
Oh, I already have one.
Not unless someone borrowed it and left it at the gynecologist.
Hey.
Yeah, and by someone, she means Joey.
That old Joe.
Hey, I know what I want.
What we want, honey.
No, you don't want this.
Oh. You don't want it.
I want to have your grandmother's cookie recipe.
You mean the chocolate chip cookie recipe?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh my.
You mean the one that my grandmother made me swear on her deathbed that I would never let out of our family?
Dying people say the craziest things.
They do.
I've wanted it for years. I was going to make cookies for my children.
Break my heart. Oh, all right.
For my kids.
I'm going to be the mom who makes the world's best chocolate chip cookies.
Our kids are gonna be fat, aren't they?
Oh.
Ahoy!
Hey, how's the boat?
Great. I'm really getting into this sailing stuff.
Oh, so you finally took it out of the marina, huh?
Why would I do that? It took 3 guys to get the thing in there.
You don't sail your boat. What do you do on it?
That's great. It's a great place to just kind of sit,
Oh my.
hang around, drink a few beers, eat some chips.
Let's cut to the boat.
Well, it's good that you finally have a place to do that.
I could teach you to sail if you want.
You could?
I've been sailing my whole life. When I was 15, my dad bought me my own boat.
Hey.
Own boat? What? He was trying to cheer me up. My pony was sick.
Charmed life. Yeah, the waves on Rachel and the beads in Phoebe's hair. Good shit.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Nothing. I just like to go like this.
Yeah, where's, oh,
Hey,
my
Chandler, what are you
sunglasses
doing
are up there.
tonight?
Why? Do you have a lecture?
No, why?
Then free as a bird. What's up?
My dad wants to know if you want to play racquetball with us.
Wow, that's great.
Racquetball.
Dad must really like you. He doesn't ask just anyone to play.
Yeah, and he didn't really ask for you. He asked for Chauncey. I assumed he meant you.
Say?
Oh, Chauncey.
Did you correct him?
No, I thought it would be more fun this way.
It's so cool. Maybe this is something you could do every week.
Yeah, or you could sit with him on the front porch and make sure no one steals the trash cans. He does that every week, too.
Oh, just so you know, you have to let him win. He hates to lose.
Oh, no problem. Maybe I'll play with my left hand.
You're not a lefty?
Does anybody know me?
Oh, no, Chandler. We know you.
We do, Chandler.
We know you.
I just went to my old apartment to get you the cookie recipe, and that stupid fire burned it up.
No.
Why didn't you make a copy and keep it in a fireproof box and keep it at least 100 yards away from the original?
Well, now.
Because I'm normal.
I would have never thought to plan for that.
That was the one legacy my grandmother left me. And I know you wanted it as an engagement present.
We have to get you an engagement present?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Phoebes.
No one got me an engagement present.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I don't have the recipe here. I wish you health and happiness.
An old cookie?
Maybe she could deconstruct the recipe.
This is what happens when you don't register for gifts.
Man, if only you could run a cookie through a machine and get the recipe.
No, I made a batch and I froze it, and this is the only one left.
We can't accept this.
Why not?
Because it's gross.
Oh, wait, I think I can figure out the recipe for this cookie. I do stuff like this at work all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Oh, yay!
Oh, my.
He's so
Ross,
salty.
we owe you a present.
2. I've been engaged twice.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Ross.
Just because he got a bigger boat, he thinks he can take up the whole river. Get out of the way, Jack! Names their boat Coast Guard, anyway.
They need some wind piped in.
That is the Coast Guard.
What are they doing out here? Coast is all the way over there.
I'm just gonna go over the basic points one more time. Are you ready?
Come on, Rach, not again. I got it, okay? Let's start sailing.
Oh, jeez.
And I want to go over there where that boatload of girls is. Yo!
Yo!
Oh, okay. Is that what you want to do? You want to go over and give a little shout out to the old hot chicas, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do that, Sailor Joe. Quick question, though.
What's this called?
Boat, room.
Wrong. How do you get the mainsail up?
Rub it.
Rub
Hey,
it.
hey, hey.
What do you do if I say we are coming about?
I'd say, come again? No, I know this one. I know this one.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
Time's up. Now you're dead.
And death.
Okay, you just go on and make your little jokey jokes, but if you do not know what you're doing out at sea, you will die at sea. Am I getting through to you, sailor?
Dude, shipwreck episode.
Joe, you could really get hurt out here. Okay, so do you want to pay attention or do you want to die?
I want to make a ship to shore call to Chandler.
Oh. I want a Castaway episode with the two of them.
That would be very fun.
I want them to capsize on a garbage barge or something.
I definitely taste nutmeg. You do? You don't? Well, that's the difference between a
Nutmeg
professional and a layman.
Hey.
How was sailing?
I don't want to talk about it.
Jeez.
At least save me a whole cookie.
No! Joey!
Women are mean!
Joey.
You dojo.
I can't believe that. Now the only thing that's left of my grandmother's legacy is this crumb.
Don't eat it.
I wish you a long and happy marriage.
You can still use the crumb.
Well, I had a great time. Chauncey, on the other hand.
Chauncey.
It was going great. I let him win. We were bonding. He even said that I could call him Dad.
And what did he ask you not to call him?
Daddy.
Sure.
Well, we had just finished playing racquetball, and we were going to take a steam. I walk into the steam room, and it's really steamy.
He got anime glasses. Elijah
So
Wood
I
in
take
Sin
off
City.
my glasses, and that's when it happened. Guys?
Over here. Have a seat, son.
Oh no. Oh no.
You'll sit on him.
No! His eyes. His eyes are hilarious.
I'm sorry, Papi.
Oh my God, Chandler, I can't believe it.
I know.
You gave my father a lap dance.
He sat down mistakenly.
Why do they put so much steam in there?
Because otherwise
Yeah.
they'd have to call
That's
it the
so
room.
Room.
Why, okay? Why? Why did that have to happen?
Come on, it's not that big a deal.
Not that big a deal. There was touching of things.
Oh.
I know you wanted to bond with my dad, but did you really have to bond to that part?
Yeah, Chauncey.
You got daddy dog in your butt.
I'm sure the guy doesn't care. He probably thought this was really funny. He'll be telling the story for years.
I don't want him to tell this story for years.
He still tells a story about how Monica tried to escape from fat camp.
Ugh.
I wasn't escaping.
Then how'd you get caught in the barbed wire?
Was it a great escape?
I was trying to help out a squirrel.
You were trying to eat it.
Ugh.
If it's your father calling to tell this story, then the marriage is off.
Hello? I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. Okay, I'll call you later, Dad. I love you.
Jeez.
All right, I'm off to see your dad.
Whoa, whoa, aren't you a little overdressed?
Yeah, and you better make sure he tips you this time.
There's more ribbing in this season.
Look, I figured I would try to convince him not to tell the story anymore, and I figured the best way to do that was face to face. And by face, I don't mean his lap.
Face to face.
And by face, I don't mean my ass.
I mean, he did technically tip you.
Yeah, are you getting Monica and Chandler an engagement present?
You too?
He didn't get us anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, hello. So when are we getting back out on the
You say
water,
over the black man in
matey?
the back?
Well, I don't know the boat way to
Yes,
say
definitely.
this, but never.
What's up, dude?
It is.
Why not?
Because you're mean on the boat.
Oh.
I was just trying to teach you.
Well, lesson learned. Rachel is mean.
Ouch.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I remember when she took me out on her dad's boat, she wouldn't let me help out at all.
Oh, excuse me. I wanted you to help, but you couldn't move your arms because you were wearing 3 life jackets.
Ouch.
You have to respect the sea.
I'm sorry if you thought that was mean, but I gotta tell you something. That was not mean. He used to yell at me all the time on the boat. I mean, it was horrible. I was just being a really good teacher.
Does a good teacher say put down the beer, Pinhead?
No.
Well, does a good student drink 7 beers during his first lesson?
6.5. You knocked that last one out of my hand, remember?
I think it's kind of funny. She was like a spoiled princess, except for being on a boat where she was really competent.
Yeah, I didn't want you to get hit by the boom.
Well, it hit me anyway, and it would have hurt a lot less if I'd have finished that last beer.
You know what? I'm sorry. I will try to tone it down and stop yelling.
You won't boss me around anymore?
I won't boss you around.
Okay.
You're not be nice?
And I'll be nice.
And you'll be topless?
Joey?
No, we
You
did
want
this
me
last
to
episode.
learn?
You want me to learn?
Well.
Hey, here's
scared
batch
of her last week.
22.
Yeah.
Maybe these will taste like your grandmother's. This has a little bit of orange peel, but no nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Not made this many cookies since I was in the 9th grade.
Yeah.
What was that for, like a bake sale?
No, just a Friday night.
For me, it was a Tuesday. Well, yeah, and it's one way that like Rachel's
Those are
rich
pretty good.
upbringing like
But
actually
not as good as
helps.
batch 17.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
The one
Being
we
rich
had
is
right
good,
after
and we
you
should all
almost
do
threw
it.
up.
Totally.
Oh, yeah, batch 17 was good. I did not like batch 16.
Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
Oh, no.
Are there any more from the good batch? Because we could just work off of those.
Yeah, I think there's one from batch 17 left. Batch 16 people, get out of the way!
What the hell is in match 16?
Okay, Joey, honey, you're doing really good. All right, now I'm just gonna need you to step to the port side.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Remember how we talked about the port side?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No.
Left. The left.
It's left, sweetie, but that's okay. That's a tough one.
No, I don't just say left.
Okay, go to the left.
To the left, to the left.
The left.
Huh?
Just sit over there.
Your other left.
Okay, you're yelling again. See that?
No. We're quiet. Said with love.
It's fine. It's fine.
You know what? Since I'm here, you're going to have me a little beer on the port side. See what I did there? Wait a minute.
I mean, you're
Okay,
putting
Joey,
in
we're
the work
laughing
right
a little
there.
bit. So are you tightened up the Cunningham?
All right, well, you just said a bunch of stuff I don't know there.
Joe, you gotta.
Joey, come on. We just went over this.
Oh, you know what? When we did that was when that bird was flying overhead with the fish in his mouth.
Jeez.
Did you see it? It was gross.
No, all right, I did not see the bird. I did not see the fish. I did not see the piece of styrofoam that was shaped like Mike Tyson.
All right, that's it. You're yelling, and I don't see you taking your top off. I quit.
Jeez.
What do you mean you quit? You can't quit.
Why not?
Because you're not finished yet, and I won't have it. Greens do not quit.
Greens?
Greens do not quit.
I'm a Tribbiani. Tribbiani's quit.
Tribbiani's quit.
You're turning into your dad. You just realized it.
Oh my God! Wait, did I just said greens
Yeah.
Yep.
Did I just say grade so quick?
Yes. You did, and you're still yelling at me.
No, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just yelling near you.
Ah!
Oh, God, Joey. Oh, I'm my father. Oh, my God, this is horrible. I've been trying so hard not to be my mother. I did not see this coming.
Yeah. Look out now.
Oh, Joey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted you to learn.
I did learn.
Really?
Yeah. I know what a mainsail is.
Oh.
I know to duck when the boom comes across.
You learned that the hard way.
I know port is right.
Left.
Damn it.
You learned a thing or two.
I bet it would actually make my grandma really happy to know that we're trying to figure out her recipe. I bet she's looking up at us and smiling right now.
Look.
Looking up?
Oh, yeah. No, she was really nice to me, but she's in hell for sure.
I guess I'm not going to be the mom who makes the world's best chocolate chip cookies. I do make the best duck confit with broccoli rabe. Kids love that, right?
They can learn too.
Babe, come on. Isn't there any relative that would have the recipe? What about your sister?
I made a promise to myself that the next time I would talk to Ursula is over my dead body.
Yes.
And that's not happening till October 15th, 2032.
That's the day.
Oh my God,
that's very.
See, darn it, I've got shuffleboard that day.
Hey.
That's what you think.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, what about friends of your grandmother's? Wouldn't they have the recipe?
Still have some ears. We're okay.
You know, I may have relatives in France who would know. My grandmother said she got the recipe from her grandmother, Nestlé Toulouse.
What was her name?
Nestlé Toulouse.
Nestle Toll House?
Yep. Nestlé House.
You Americans always butcher the French language.
Phoebe, is this the recipe? Yes!
Oh my God.
Oh my God, girl.
Dude. I didn't.
I cannot believe that I just spent the last 2 days trying to figure out that recipe and it was in my cupboard the whole time.
Twist.
You see, it is stuff like this, which is why you're burning it now!
Yeah, and all that Pottery Barn furniture you must have bought.
So you understand, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if you didn't tell people what happened. You know, I'm a little
Nice sculpture, though.
Yeah.
embarrassed about it.
I understand completely. There's nothing more horrifying than embarrassing yourself in front of your in-laws.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, when I started dating Judy, I was unemployed, and her father asked me what I did for a living, and I told him I was a lawyer.
Aww.
What'd you do when they found out?
They never did. So if you ever see me giving them legal advice, just nod along. Shall we?
It's not quite the same, but okay. You got a piece of leverage on me.
Daddy gonna sit on Chandler now?
Let's do it.
So I guess we wear swimsuits in here.
Oh no.
Man, not
the one where Chandler gets humiliated. Or the one with the cookie recipe, or the one where they're on a boat.
Well, Joey, I hate to admit it, your way of sailing is a lot more fun.
Aww.
Why don't you give a pull on that rope?
Oh, we're not sailing.
Just pull on it.
All right. Sandwiches!
What else?
Sandwiches at sea.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
What? You don't hold it like that. You're letting all the good stuff fall out.
Oh.
Oh, damn. You are letting all of everything.
Careful! You're wasting good pastrami!
Oh my God.
This is the one with the good pastrami.
Oh my God.
Are you your mother?
Becky with the good
That's
pastrami.
good.
The one with Phoebe's cookies, of course. I was,
Yeah.
I was in the neighborhood.
Let me start with something honest. I'm not the most hardcore sports person in the world, believe it or not. But I am hardcore about my love for my wife. She's the reason I even discovered fantasy sports. She and her friends play together, and I wanted a way to join in without needing to know every stat sheet in existence. That is actually how I discovered PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports app where you build lineups by picking more or less on player stat projections. You pick 2 to 6 players, and if your picks are right, you have the opportunity to cash in. It's basically fantasy sports built around player stats instead of drafting entire teams. So it feels way easier to jump onto, especially for someone like myself. You can pick from tons of sports: basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, golf, tennis, esports, and more. Whatever those more are. They have great features like the early payouts, the stacks, and flex play. Prize Picks, they operate in all 50 states, and that includes California. And withdrawals are fast and secure. So, Rejects, you can download the Prize Picks app today and use code REJECTS to get $50 in lineup after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code REJECTS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
All right. Next episode incoming. A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Cheerleaders and high explosives don't mix.
They don't.
You couldn't say that again, Mac.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
I'm so
You're a
glad they
genius.
Well, then how come I can't get my VCR to stop blinking 12 o'clock?
Hilarious.
Hey, what's that episode called?
So what'd you guys think?
Loved it, Joe. I've been waiting for this. Been waiting for this. There we go.
Oh, you look sick as hell.
That's
yes.
better.
Oh, it's nice.
So what did you think?
Everything's exactly the same.
It wasn't the best.
It was the
That
best.
was one of the worst things ever.
No, guys. I want more.
And not just on TV.
I asked for this specifically.
Well, the lighting was okay.
Oh, no, you don't. You got lighting last time. Lighting is mine.
Oh, great. That means I'm stuck with. So we were watching you in there, and you were sitting right here. Whoa.
Whoa.
What are you going to do, Phoebes?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't lie to him again. Oh, no. I'm just going to press my breasts up against him.
There you go.
There you go. That's good.
When in doubt.
Yeah, that's
Pinky
right.
out.
Wow, well, my folks really liked it. So what did you guys think?
I loved it, Joe.
Well, wasn't that good?
It was, Joe.
Hell yeah.
And I want more of it. More mac and cheese,
More
please.
mac and cheese, extra cheesy.
Do you think that your favorite animal says very much
It's
about
actually
you?
Justin Thoreau.
What, you mean behind my back?
What?
Never going to believe
Drew
what happened
Barrymore.
today. I am sitting
Damn.
in my office.
You guys, you're not gonna believe what my agent just told me.
Joey, kind of in the middle of a story here.
Oh, my God. What?
Oh, sorry, you finish.
Okay, so anyway, I'm sitting in my office and guess who walks in?
I'm gonna be on 2 TV shows.
What? More mac and cheese?
More mac? More
Yeah,
cheese?
guess who walks into my office is the end of my story. It was Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren walked into my office.
Rach,
Ah, for real?
I'm starting another story before you finish mine.
It's the same story.
Wow, it's really long.
You're right. How selfish of her.
Oh, it's okay. We got time.
Ralph just came in to tell me that he's so happy with my work that he wants me to be the new merchandising manager for Polo Retail.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, congratulations, Rachel.
Still get a discount on wedding dresses?
Yeah, I'm so happy for you.
Ask him to bring back Denim and Supply.
Well, these really are the days of our lives.
I think this is a Denim and
That's a
Supply.
different show.
they want me back on Days of Our Lives.
They killed you.
Oh, he can have a twin brother. You know this.
You're right.
I'll be playing Drake Ramore's twin brother, Stryker.
There you
See?
go. There you
to hire
go.
my own assistant.
Striker
Hey.
Ramore.
I got a head rush from standing up too fast. Right?
Yeah, that happens.
This is all very impressive, Hilda. I just have one last question for you. How did I do? Was this okay? I've never interviewed anyone before. I've actually never had anyone work for me before. Although when I was a kid, we did have a maid, but this isn't the same thing.
Nor.
Thank you so much for coming in. It was nice to meet you.
Good meeting you.
All right.
Dude, nice office, Rach.
I'm a total pro.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, my nose kind of tickles.
Sorry, the models are
Yeah, it
actually
does.
down the hall.
Actually,
All right, it's
I'm
over.
here about the
done.
assistant job.
Really?
I know this guy.
Well, just have a seat there. So what's your name?
Tag Jones.
Uh-huh, go on.
Tag Jones.
You're it.
That's it. That's my whole name.
What's your whole name? Okay, of course it is.
Tag
Love it.
Jones.
Okay, well, let's just have a look-see here.
I know I haven't worked
Dude,
in an
clothes have
office
tags.
before, and I really don't have a lot of
Oh,
experience.
come
but
on now. What are you talking about? You got 3 years painting houses?
I mean, that's hard work.
2 whole summers at TGI Fridays?
it's lame, I know.
Come on.
Come on.
But I'm a goal-oriented person, very eager to learn.
Okay, just hold on a second.
This is driving me nuts. I know I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, it's for human resources. Everybody has to do it. Would you just stand up, please?
Oh, my God.
No.
It's on another show or something.
Wow. That's crazy. That's wild.
Damn, dude. You could have had your first Asian friend.
Hey!
Anyway, I should go. Okay. Hey, sweetie.
So what was with all the whispering?
There was subsonic convo.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Secret? Married people aren't supposed to have secrets between one another. We have too much love and respect for one another.
Yeah.
But still no.
No, I'm serious. We should tell each other everything. I do not have any secrets from you.
That's not true.
Okay, so why don't you tell me what happened to Ross junior year at Disneyland?
Oh, no, I can't do that.
If you tell me, I'll tell you what Phoebe said.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Ross and I are going to Disneyland, and we stop at this restaurant for tacos.
Oh, no.
And when I say restaurant, I mean a guy, a hibachi, and the trunk of his car.
Excellent.
So Ross has about 10 tacos, and anyway, we're on Space Mountain, and Ross starts to feel a little iffy.
Oh, no.
He threw up?
Or nor.
No, he visited a town a little south of Throw Up.
He dookied all over Space Mountain?
So what was Phoebe's secret?
Nancy Thompson from Phoebe's old massage place is getting fired.
Trouble on
Damn.
Dookie Mountain.
That's it?
That
I
was
gave up my Disneyland story for that?
That's right, you lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will you still marry me?
You have an assistant, right?
Did she call? You told her I was sick, right? Always tell her I am sick.
No, I just don't know. How do you decide who to hire? I mean, I've got it narrowed down to 2 people. One of them has great references and a lot of experience, and then there's this guy.
No, it's funny. Janice probably still thinks Chandler's in Yemen.
What about him?
I love him.
Aww.
He's so pretty. I want to cry. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do.
You hired the first one.
Eat that low-fat ice cream.
You don't hire an assistant because they're cute. You hire them because they're qualified.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
No, I hear what you're saying, and that makes a lot of sense. But can I just say one more thing? Look how pretty.
Oh my God! Ooh.
Oh my God! No, you can't hire him because it's not professional. This is for me, yes?
It is, yes.
I'll hire
It's your
Hilda
new
tomorrow.
massage client.
Dumb, old, perfect for the job, Hilda.
Let me see this guy. Wow. Don't show this to Monica.
Yeah, he's pretty hot, right?
And don't tell her about the wow.
I know, that's stuff like that. People think you're gay.
Joey! Hey, Terry.
Canonically.
Good to see you again. It's been a while, huh? Well, it's funny. These halls look smaller than they used to.
Let's go, Terry.
It's a different building.
That would explain it.
Striker Ramore, huh? When do you want me to start?
Why don't we start right now? Here are the audition scenes.
Oh,
wow.
Damn.
Audition? Thought you were going to offer me the part.
Why would you think that?
Well, I was Dr. Drake Ramore, Striker's twin brother, who looks more like me than me, right?
Everybody has to audition.
Oh no, they're gonna bring back.
You know, Terry, I don't really need to do this.
Oh,
I got my own
stop.
cable
Stop
TV
it, Joey.
series with the robot.
I'm sorry, Joey. That's the way it is.
Yikes.
I guess you think you're pretty special.
Joey,
Setting
just
up
do
your
it.
own
Oh my
fancy
God,
small
do it,
go out
man.
the way.
building, making stars jump through hoops for you, huh?
Joe.
Well, you know what?
Joe.
This is one star.
Joey.
Whose hoop. This is a star that the hoop. This hoop. I was Dr. Drake Ramore.
Ugh.
Like 5 seasons ago.
Give me what I wanted, Joe. Just do it so you can have the part.
Hey, Tag.
And I noticed there aren't any plants in your office, so I wanted to bring you your first. There is a plant in your office.
Who are you, Tag?
Oh, Tag. Kinda.
So I guess I shouldn't put good at noticing stuff on my resume.
Oh.
I'm guessing you hired somebody.
Well,
Thanks again for meeting with me.
but I hired you.
What?
Yeah, you got the job.
What?
What, Rachel?
You're my new assistant.
I am?
Yeah.
I am.
I can't believe it.
Oh no.
Go downstairs and find a woman named Hilda and tell her to go home.
Oh no. I think his name might be Eddie Cahill.
Hey, good, you're
Folded like a
home.
lawn chair.
It's always nicer to hear
Well, that's
than,
what fun
oh,
at the end of
crap,
the
you
episode.
again.
Oh crap.
I made you a surprise.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, tacos. Ever since you told me that story, I've had such a craving for them.
Kyle's crazy guac talks.
Did you not understand the story?
Are we going to a theme park right after the
Nothing
tacos?
much, just
No.
trying to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. You know?
No.
Hey,
No.
oh, what's that? Dinner stuff? You making dinner?
No.
An angel got its wings.
What you got over there, tacos?
No. They're just they're ground beef smileys.
Ground beef smileys.
Dude, that's good branding.
Those are tacos.
No, they're ground beef
Excuse
smileys.
me, Mr. Mexico.
Either way, I'll pass. Still can't eat those.
You haven't had a taco since all that time ago?
That's kind of
Any taco?
What's so funny?
Oh no, Pillsbury. Nice. Good save. She was crying into the freezer.
Not laughing?
No.
I told her.
Nancy Thompson's getting fired.
No. Damn it. Damn it, Nancy Thompson.
I had food poisoning. It's not like I chose to do it. It's not like I said, what would make this ride more fun?
Wow, a splash zone.
I shouldn't be laughing. I should be laying down papers for you.
No.
How could you tell her? I had to, okay? We're getting married. Married couples can't keep secrets from one another.
This is Ross's secret.
Oh, really? Well, I guess Monica should know about Atlantic City. Dude.
Dude.
What happened in Atlantic City?
Well, Chandler and I are in a bar.
Did you not hear me say dude?
No, dude.
And this girl is making eyes at Chandler. He goes over to her, and after a minute or two, I see them kissing.
Oh, no.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Chandler's not the type of guy who just goes to bars and makes out with girls. And you're right. Chandler is not the type of guy
I know where this is going.
who just goes to bars and makes out with girls.
You kissed a guy?
In my defense, it was dark and he was a very pretty guy.
Sure. It's Jared
I
Leto.
laughed so hard.
Oh, so hard we had to throw out your underwear again?
Oh. No.
Whatever, dude. You kissed a guy.
It's not that. In this day and age, actually, the tables is reversed, and it's not that as big a
How's
deal.
Hilda? Is she working out?
Yeah.
Oh, my new assistant is working out. Yes.
Yeah, right now at the gym.
My new assistant was very happy that I hired my new assistant.
Them. You can use them.
Oh, hey, can you hang on a second? It's the producers over at Mac and Cheese, if you...
You're fired. They're canceling the show.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Funny you should call. I was just looking over next week's script. Canceled? Like,
It's
they're taking it
canceled,
off the
buddy.
air?
No.
All right.
No.
See you Monday. We're not even shooting them anymore?
That's
They
hilarious.
canceled Mac and Cheese.
Joey, sorry, Joey.
Why would they do that? It was a good show, right?
Was. I loved it. I'm so glad we got to see a couple moments of it.
Couple frames.
Yeah. They're. Oh. I mean, that's a fair
You
reward.
want to tell secrets? Okay. In college, Ross used to wear leg warmers.
Hey. I mean.
Gotta stay warm.
Chandler entered a Vanilla Ice lookalike contest and won.
What? Let's see. Let us see.
Ross came in fourth and cried.
Hey.
Well, maybe Chandler should know some of your secrets, too.
Oh, no.
I already told him everything. You shush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Monica was sent to a room without dinner, so she ate the macaroni off a jewelry box she'd made.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Ross used to stay home every Saturday night to watch Golden Girls.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being a
Monica
friend.
couldn't tell time until she was 13.
It's hard for some people.
Yeah.
Poor
Of course
Monica.
it is.
Time wore my underwear to work. I'm sorry I couldn't think of any more for Ross.
Wow.
Chandler got drunk and slept with the lady who cleaned our dorm.
Oh, my God.
That was you.
Whatever, dude. You kissed a guy.
Wow. Trump card for life.
How could this happen to me?
Tilted.
Yesterday, I
The
had
fruit
2
be
TV
loved.
shows. Today, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what happened to Days of Our Lives?
Well, they might be a little mad at me over there.
What happened?
Well, maybe I got a little upset.
Joey.
And maybe I told them where they could go.
Joey, why would you do
Yes.
that?
To the doctor.
Because they wanted me to audition.
You, an actor? That's madness.
Madness, I tell you. Dude, Ross, he should have been on the log ride.
Rachel Green's office.
Had to get one in there.
Tag.
Hey, yo.
Hi. Who is that?
Tag is bad.
Nobody. I was just practicing.
Oh.
Love it. Love to see it.
Good Tag.
Take your job seriously. Oh, shit.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel
done.
Green's office.
You must be Hilda.
Yes. Hilda Goodnidiltier.
Yeah, this is Tag. Tag, this is Phoebe. Phoebe, can I see you for a second?
Phoebe. That's a great name.
Oh, no.
Oh, you like that? You should hear my phone number.
Oh, Phoebe Tag.
No, smooth.
Tag me.
So you hired yourself a little treat, did you?
All right, I know how it looks, Phoebe, but I'm telling you.
But you know you cannot get involved with your assistant.
Yes, I know that.
Is that gonna? Oh no! Is Phoebe gonna swoop in?
I know that, and I know that hiring him
We're
was
gonna have
probably not the smartest thing that
a
I've
nice,
ever done. But I'm telling
baby
you,
girl
from this
moment.
moment on, I swear this is
You ever
strictly
seen that movie?
professional.
I gotta see it.
Hey, Rachel. Hi. Cute assistant. What's his story? Is he like...
Gay? Yeah.
Oh, all the good ones are.
Hey,
Tag's actually Chandler kiss.
Terry.
Yep.
Probably.
Louis
I can-
They told me.
Tribbiani. Surprised your big head could fit through our small halls.
Nah.
I was an idiot thinking I'm too big to audition for you. You gotta give me another chance.
I can't help you. Wait, Terry, please.
Terry, please.
I just lost my other job, okay? You have no idea how much I need this. Please, help me out, for old time's sake.
Help me help you, Terry.
It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Dr. Stryker Ramori's a miracle worker. Look, here he comes.
Oh no.
Damn.
He's on the bed, isn't he?
It's your brother, Stryker. Can you hear me?
Oh, they brought Drake back.
I'm back, baby.
That's great.
Yeah, they got me what I wanted.
You know, in my defense, there was no glitter on the macaroni and very little glue.
That's good to know.
And in my
Yes.
defense, the cleaning lady
course.
came on to me.
You have no trouble telling time now, right?
No,
Quick, what time is it?
I don't know. Time to get the guy, maybe?
Hey, everyone's got a barb.
What are you laughing at, Pampers?
We've reached an impasse. Oh, savage.
You know when I said that because we're getting married, we should share everything and not have any secrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
We should keep all the stuff we told each other secret from everybody else.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go hang out with some people who don't know the Space Mountain story.
Then I'd steer clear of Phoebe.
Damn it.
Yeah, not that you would, but I wouldn't hang out with all the guys in my office.
That's messed. his head flips are so
Love his
great.
dramatic exits.
Is this the one where Ross pooped his pants?
The one with Rachel's assistant.
Hi.
Do you have a minute?
Well, yeah, sure. What's up?
Uh-oh.
Always.
I got asked out twice today while I was at lunch by guys.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah. Did you tell someone that I was gay?
Did you not want people to know that?
Hey.
No, not gay. And I especially wouldn't want you to think I was gay.
Why is that?
Oh, snap.
I don't think I should say.
You got to fire this
you can
boy.
say.
And he can't heal it is him!
I don't want you to feel like you
Yeah,
can't
my
tell
dad
me
used to work with this
things.
Why could into Phoebe?
I think I met him.
I'd love to ask out your friend Phoebe.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, she's gay.
She's gay! Moment of
That's
truth.
wild.
Hey, you got it.
Hell yeah,
One with
brother.
Rachel's assistant. Season 7, episode 5. 3, 2, 3. Spinny. Spinny.
Hey,
Oh, nice Chandler fit.
What's the matter?
somebody on the subway licked my neck. Lick my neck!
What the hell? Yeah, Chandler.
licker?
What are you guys doing?
Oh, my
Really
mom
still-
called. They're gonna run our engagement announcement in the local paper, so we're looking for a good picture of us.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm afraid that does not exist.
Do they still do that?
That's not true. They're great pictures of us.
No, there are great pictures of you standing next to a guy who's going like this.
Oh my God, that's the creep that you're with at the Statue of Liberty.
Nah.
I don't know what it is. I just can't take a good picture.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I'm not in that.
No, but look at me all tan.
Dude, this should be the one where Chandler takes a great pic.
Hey, why don't you guys go get portraits done by a professional photographer?
I bet they have one of those wind machines, you know, like.
Yeah, that's great. Next to that, Chandler won't look so stupid.
Excellent.
Chandler, what do you say?
All right, but I should warn you, I'm not going. I'm going.
Eh.
Dude, that reverse layup.
Rachel with the hair. Good hair today, Rachel.
How about those 3-pointers?
Amazing.
And those guys were this close to letting us play this time, too.
And Ross with the reverse layup.
Hell yeah.
Hey, look, Phoebe's talking to a cute coffee house guy.
Sick.
Oh, you guys call him cute coffee house guy? We call him Hums while he pees.
That's a catchy name.
That's what we call Ross lingers in the bathroom.
Ah.
Hey, you guys. Hums while he pees just asked me out.
Oh, Hums Wally.
Hey, I thought that guy was married.
He is, but he's getting divorced. Ross, maybe you know him.
Why would you say that?
It's not a club.
Should be. Support group.
There has to be a divorced dads club out there somewhere.
Phoebe, if this guy's going through a divorce, is it such a good idea to start going out with him?
Hey, divorced men are not bad men.
They have that on the napkins at the club.
Oh, I gotta get back to work.
You don't have to be back for a half hour.
Yeah, but my assistant Tag does sit-ups in the office during lunch.
Yes.
Oh, I could just spread him on a cracker.
Jesus. Roll your tongue back up.
Hey, if you have a crush on this guy, why would you hire him? I mean, you know you can't date him, right?
Oh, no, I know that. I know that.
Oh.
Although we made a joke, though, that we spend so much time together, he should call me his work wife.
Damn.
Soon he'll be able to call you that lady he knew that got fired.
You're one to talk, Ross.
I'm not going to get fired because I'm not going to act on it.
So then you wouldn't mind if he was dating someone else?
He's dating that slut in marketing.
Damn.
Maybe I should open a divorced men's club.
Dude, that's so sad.
I could put a basketball court in the back.
Could I play?
Sure. Reverse layup. Let's go, Chandler.
Oh, no sit-ups today, Tag?
I just did them.
Oh, well, drop and give me 10 more. I had a drink with lunch.
Jesus.
Did those cost reports come in?
Yeah, I filled them out last night.
Oh, great. Could you make me 4 copies of those?
Sure.
Great, thank you.
Did you sit up on the copy machine? Do not. What do we do?
You gonna sniff his stuff?
Don't sniff anything.
She won't sniff it.
I don't want anyone to sniff anything.
Oh, she gonna sniff. There it is.
Damn it. Actor sniff jackets.
Hey, Rachel.
Well, I'm just go out to the store, get some stuff to put in my backpack.
Yeah.
What's up?
Is Tag here?
No, why?
Oh, I was going to talk to him about doing something tonight.
You got a little crush on Tag there, do ya?
Yeah.
Well, we've been flirting back and forth, but I was hoping that tonight it would turn into something a little more than that.
Fight her, Rachel.
Oh, okay. Whoa, easy there, Melissa. This ain't a locker room, okay?
Killer.
Throw her out
Fire
the
her.
window.
But you know, I remember him saying that he had plans tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
With me.
Yes.
All right, back to work.
Jesus.
Hey, isn't that Tag's backpack?
Yeah, Melissa, you know, I don't want to be known as the office bitch, but I will call your supervisor.
Jesus.
Wow, Melissa. Get it together. Stop noticing details.
That's great, Monica.
Chandler, you want to give us a smile?
Looks terrified.
Okay.
You smile.
Have we not seen him take a picture in this whole show?
I'm sorry, is the seat uncomfortable?
No, I am.
Chandler, sweetie, I know you can do this, okay? You have a beautiful smile.
I do?
Yeah.
You do.
Stop!
All right,
You have to trick him. Just get candid photos of him.
let's try looking sexy.
Okay.
What are you doing with your mouth? Stop that with your mouth.
Hi, Joey. What are you doing here?
Well, I got an audition down the street, and I spilled sauce all over the front of my shirt.
Just covering it up.
Meatball sub. Been there.
You got an extra one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get that meatball sub.
Great. Get anything that's not Ralph Lauren?
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so, Joe.
Got any Hanes?
All right, I guess this will be.
Got any Fruits of the Loom?
You don't want to switch shirts?
Do you have a Gildan tee?
Hey, listen, what are you doing tonight? How would you feel about taking out my assistant Tag?
Which I gotta say, it's gonna take a lot of money for me to go out on a date with a dude.
A lot of money. How much? Name your price.
I'm not asking you to go on a date with him.
Really? Because I could kind of use the money.
Yeah. Gay for pay, Joey.
Just, he's new in town, and I know he doesn't have any guy friends. Just take him to like a ball game or something. I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Take Tag out for the ball game.
Ooh, hey, donuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder if they put something under it that he could like spray.
Maybe.
Let's try a look of far-off wonderment.
Almost.
What are you doing?
Chandler, what is the matter with with your face.
Cheeks. Get.
Wait, this picture is supposed to say Geller and being to be married, not local woman saves drowning moron.
Damn.
Hey, don't laugh at him. He's my drowning moron.
Yeah.
That's it. Take it.
Oh, God damn it.
God. Why do you switch it up?
I like this one. It seems to say, I love you, and that's why I have to kill you.
Oh, of course.
You can't all be bad. Find the one where you make your bedroom eyes. Oh, there it is.
Oh my God, those are my bedroom eyes? Why did you ever sleep with me?
Do you really want to pull at that thread?
Do you really want to pull at that thread? Oh.
I'm having a really good time.
Me too.
Humswally
Sorry that guy in the
bees.
subway licked your neck.
Oh, no. Humswally. You should have fought him.
No, that's okay. He's a friend.
Ah! That's what's up.
I don't mean to be presumptuous, but I have these 2 tickets to the ballroom dancing finals tomorrow night if you want to go.
Ballroom dancing finals.
Well, I missed the semifinals, so I think I would just be lost.
Nah.
Look, I know that it's really lame, but I got these tickets from my boss, and oh, no, my God.
Okay, don't freak out. I'll go.
Oh, no.
My ex-wife Whitney is out there.
Oh.
Oh, I recognize her.
She's cute.
Cannot deal with her right now. That woman is crazy.
Okay, I know. Hold on. Hey, Ross. Yeah. That's Whitney. Do you think you could, divert her so we could slip out?
What? No.
I have 2 tickets to the ballroom dance finals.
I don't think so, Phoebes.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll do it. But just because you're a friend.
Yeah. Make sure you get them tickets. How's he going to feel about that? Those are his tickets.
All right.
Go, Rasta.
Stop!
Ah!
Hi, Ginger.
I want my key back.
I don't have it.
It's right there.
Okay, Sherlock.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you better go, Phoebes.
Show us
All right, well, I
Ross's
just wanted to say thank you, though, for diverting Kyle's ex.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Just say it's your friend.
Hi, Whitney.
Hi, Ross. You ready for breakfast?
Yep.
What is her name, damn it?
Kyle's ex-wife, you were supposed to divert her, not date her.
Can you give me a second while I talk to this woman who, by the way, did not spend the night?
What? Oh, God.
I did divert her, and we ended up having a great time, okay?
Watching ballroom dancing?
Yes, that's where we realized we are both super cool people.
Of course. Yes. Agree.
Kyle just told me some really bad stuff about her. Like, she's really mean. She will paint a room a really bright color without even checking with you.
Damn. Savage.
Okay.
And she uses sex as a weapon.
Smash, boom, pow. How you like me now?
Fine, thank you for warning me. At breakfast, I'll be on full alert for room painting and sex weapons.
Sex weapons. Jeez.
You're still gonna go out with her?
Yeah, Phoebes, come on. I mean, consider the source. Of course her ex-husband's gonna say that stuff.
No, listen to me. She is crazy.
She heard all
Say that
this.
really loud.
Your door isn't soundproof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see? Nothing is good enough for her.
Did you still get that date?
Hi, Tag. Hey, so did you have fun with Joey last night?
Oh, yeah, we went to the Knicks game. And then we went out to this bar, and he hooked us up with all these women.
Jesus.
Women? You mean
Come on.
like old women?
Got us in with the Purple Hat Club.
Kind of old, like 30.
30's not old. Take it back, Tag.
Oh.
And I never used to be able to just talk to girls in bars, but I got like 20 phone numbers last night.
Damn, Tag.
Dude, sick, dude.
Friggin' sick, Tag.
Yeah, so Joey must have really taught you some stuff, huh?
A little.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How you doing?
Oh,
Hey!
no.
Hey!
You ruined him.
Nah. She just looked right at camera. That's great.
See? That's a great smile. Easy, natural.
Now pretend I have a camera.
What is it about the camera?
You're changing it.
I can't help it.
All right.
You get traumatized on
You know
school
what I do
picture
when I
day?
take resume shots?
Borrow money from me?
Little surfing guy.
Okay, first of all, you want to make it look spontaneous, right? Look down, keep looking down, then I look up. See? All right, now you try. Look down. You're looking down, keep looking down.
Why is there jelly on your shoe?
I had a donut.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, so heard you had some fun with Tag last night. Yeah, and you had fun teaching him how to be all Joey.
Uh-oh.
You know, all the women.
You gotta keep him
Hey,
chaste.
you can't teach someone to be good with women, huh? That's why I never had any luck with Chandler.
Jeez.
I'm right here.
It's okay, Chandler. We love you.
All right, well, would you mind just not going out with him again? Okay, just the idea of you and he and all these women, and and I know he's my assistant, and I can't date him, blah, blah, blah.
You want him so bad.
Hey, no. You can't take him away from me. I got a great partner to pick up girls with. Finally.
Jeez.
I'm still right here.
All right, will you at least talk to him and tell him how hollow and unsatisfying this dating tons of women thing is?
What?
Why would I do that?
I just don't want him to meet anybody until I'm over my crush. And I will get over it. It's not like I love him. It's just physical.
Physical.
But, I get crushes like this all the time. I mean, hell, I had a crush on you when I first met you.
I know, Monica too.
Did you have a crush on me when you first met me?
You guys almost hooked up.
Oh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. It's crazy.
Can you people not see me?
I see you, Chandler.
We see you,
We
Chandler.
see you. We love you.
So, will you talk to him?
I don't know, Rach.
Oh, come on. I'll give you 10 free Ralph Lauren shirts.
1. No, 10. You said 10. You can't take that back.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, you wanted to talk to me?
You got something for me?
Oh, yeah. This is from Rachel.
10. Okay.
10.
Now, Tag, there's such a thing as too many women.
Really?
Yeah, for you.
Not for me. But for you. The double standard is firmly in place. Hey, cool guy.
Cool guy. Cool guy.
How many episodes is he in?
Yeah, he said I needed to relax, so he gave me an antihistamine.
Oh, yes.
Chandler, what were you thinking?
No, but don't worry, because I know how to take a picture now. Okay, see? Look down,
And fall asleep.
look down.
Chandler?
Yeah!
No. Buddy, I just want him to be able to smile.
You still can't smile. Poor Chandler.
So, how are things going with Crazy?
Listen, you are hearing one side of the story, okay? And FYI, she must have shown Kyle over 30 paint samples before she painted that room.
Oh, boy.
And his response to each one was, I don't give a tiny rat's ass.
Wow.
Maybe she should have spent a little less time decorating and a little more time in the bedroom.
Well, I don't think we are going to have that problem, but maybe that's just because I am not emotionally unavailable.
Woof.
You think he's emotionally unavailable?
I think he can be.
Can be.
Not them arguing on behalf of their...
Well, maybe he wouldn't be if she didn't bring the office home with her every night.
Well, excuse her for knowing what she wants to do with her life.
Ow. Ugh.
Certainly knew what she was doing New Year's Eve, 1997.
I knew you were going to throw that in my face.
I love this.
That's so funny.
That was 3 years ago. She apologized and apologized. What more do you want?
She was on a break.
We want the last 6 years back.
So do we. So do we.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Me too. It's okay.
Morning, Rachel.
Hi. Hey, so, what'd you do last night?
Went out with Joey.
Oh, yeah? Another night of bird dogging the chicas?
Wowie.
No. We had a really good talk. I don't think I'm going to do that bar scene anymore.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
Nah.
It's just not really who I am. You know, I've always been happier when... Why am I telling you this? You don't care about this.
No, yes, I do.
Oh.
Come on, go on. You're saying I'm happier when I'm,
When I'm in a relationship. I love having a girlfriend.
That's why I asked out the girl from the office.
Yeah, someone I can spoil, you know?
Boyle?
Yes. On my assistant's salary.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe there's one perfect person for everyone?
I'm starting to.
Do you believe in life after love?
And if that person's already in your life, you should do something about it, right?
Yes, hell yes.
He's totally talking about the girl.
All right, then. It's settled.
Okay.
I'm getting back together with my ex-girlfriend.
Or not.
I would love to.
Oh, no.
Hello?
I would love to answer the phone.
This is going to be a while. Excuse me.
Oh.
My God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that annoying? Oh, and speaking of being selfish in bed, how's Whitney?
Yes.
Well, maybe she wouldn't have to be selfish in bed if someone else knew where everything was.
Ah.
Oh, he knows, for the most part.
For the most part.
Damn. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Are they getting back together?
Both here.
You guys
We
help us.
kind of need to talk. I went over to Kyle's last night to pick up a few things.
Yeah, they're getting back.
We got to reminiscing.
We talked through most of the night, and we realized that the reason we're so angry with each other is because there are still feelings there.
She kind of reminds me of Sarah Brightman.
Oh, just say it, Kyle!
Yeah, Kyle!
We're gonna give it another try.
What about her whining and her constant need for attention?
I'm gonna work on that.
Oh, right, because you're so capable of change.
Damn.
Wow.
You know, he hums when he pees.
Humswally.
I do know.
I taught him
Makes
that.
him miss the bowl, but whatever.
Ouch.
We're so sorry.
That's all right. We don't need you. In fact, hey, I'm over it already.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't even give a tiny rat's ass.
Or a big rat's ass.
We're gonna go.
I'm sorry. Phoebes, you were right about her.
So good.
You know, she did try to use sex as a weapon. Yeah, it hurt my back a little.
You know, he hums while he does other stuff, too.
Oh, no.
That can not be bad in some circumstances.
Depends.
Depends.
And you know, even if they break up again, you better not let him in your sad men's club.
Divorced men's club.
Happily.
Potato.
The one with the guy who hums while he pees.
My mom sent me the paper. Oh, let's
One
see
where
it.
Chandler can't smile.
That's
that looks good.
You guys make a very attractive couple.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we look great together.
We really do.
Okay.
Wow, imagine what our kids would look like.
You know, we don't have to imagine.
Yeah, yes, you do.
I'm marrying her.
Well, just say.
Oh, my God. The one with the engagement picture.
Okay,
All
that was in the
fine.
ballpark.
All right. And in episode 6 of season 7.
Last of
Okay,
the
the
block.
reason why I asked you guys out to brunch today is because I've been doing some thinking about who should be my maid of honor.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, this is it? Oh,
A moment of truth.
I really hope it's you. I hope it's you. Me too.
It's the both of you.
First of all, I love you both so much, and you're both so important to me. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Who is it? I was thinking that maybe we could come up with a system where we trade off being maid of honor for each other.
Cool.
Like, hypothetically, if Phoebe were mine.
Yes! Hypothetically, still.
Off to a good start.
If Phoebe were my maid of honor, Rachel would be Phoebe's, I would be Rachel's. That way we all get to do it once and no one would get upset.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, it is.
So who gets to be yours?
Well, that's the best part. You guys get to decide.
That's
what?
Good.
Why is that the best
What you
part?
mean by
Because
that?
then I don't have to.
Exactly.
Of course, we will help you decide. We will do anything we can to help you.
You gotta be co-best maids of honor.
Okay, now I'd like to make a toast to the future, Mrs. Chandler Bing, and truly one of the nicest people that...
Really not deciding. Fine.
Cheers. Anyway.
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing. You're marrying Chandler Bing?
Yeah, that's right.
Ruh-roh.
Good luck.
What the hell?
Picture in the paper.
The hell are you?
What a nice lady.
No. So you see the picture of her and Joey. Oh, it's fried food.
Hey, Christmas time.
Die Hard, still great.
Yeah.
What? Who stars in Die Hard in this universe?
Hey, what do you say we make it a double feature?
What else you rent?
Die Hard 2.
Joey, this is Die Hard 1 again.
Oh, no.
But we watch it a second time, and it's Die Hard 2.
Fair.
Joey, we just saw it. And it would be cool to see it again. Yeah!
I mean, who plays John McClane in this universe? Now who plays Die Hard?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Dude, you didn't say Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Is everything okay?
Die Harder.
This is the same universe as Ocean's 12.
Yeah, I just got plans.
Well, John McClane had plans.
He did. Every movie, he's trying to go on vacation.
Now, you see, the thing is, I want to get out of here before Joey gets all worked up and starts calling everybody bitch.
Hey.
What are you talking about, bitch?
Sounds funny coming out of your mouth.
Hey, Rachel. Yeah? When I get married, will you be my maid of honor? Really? Oh, my God.
She's just saying that so she can be Monica's.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wait a minute. If I'm your maid of honor, that means that you are Monica's. Oh.
Look out.
Well, if that's what you want. Oh, no, wait, Phoebe. I want to be Monica's. Why does it matter so much to you?
Because this one is now. And it's two of our best friends. Who knows what you're gonna marry?
What you're going to marry is wild.
What if I marry Ross or Joey? You wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
I've never been maid of honor to anyone before, and I know you've done it at least twice. Yeah, but Phoebe, please let me finish. Oh, I guess that was it.
Okay, since you've never done it before, you can be Monica's maid of honor.
Oh, thank you so much.
Has she done it before?
I'm gonna marry someone good, you know.
Defo.
Oh, I know.
Better than Chandler.
Wow. I'm just fighting words. Careful. Oh, look out now.
Bro nap.
Oh, Chandler, where'd you go?
What happened? I don't know. You fell asleep. That is all. Yeah.
Your nap neighbors.
They are nap neighbors.
Well, I better go.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, but not about this.
No, never.
Never. Ever.
Bye.
No touch, no touch.
No touch. Ever again. Burn the top layer of your skin off.
Hey, you know, a weird thing happened today when I was at brunch. This woman overheard that I was marrying you. She wished me good luck.
That was great.
That's sweet.
No, it was more like a good luck. She was like 30, dark hair, attractive.
Well, is there any chance you were looking into a bright, shiny thing called a mirror?
Hey, good luck.
Come on, was it someone maybe you dated in college?
No. I only dated 2 girls in college, both blonde, both not attractive.
Wow.
Hold on one second. Let me check this out.
What are you doing?
Well, let's see.
You have like a relationship book or something?
Oh my God, yes. Who is she?
Julie Graff, my camp girlfriend.
Oh, no.
Did you break up with her?
No, we're still together. Oh, yeah, we went out for 2 summers, and then I broke up with her.
Why?
Well, because she came back the 3rd summer, and she'd gotten really fat.
Oh, no.
That sucks, bro.
Fat?
I did not say fat. I
She
said
got-
fat.
Fabulous. She got too fabulous for me.
You broke up with a girl because she was fat?
Yeah. Oh, does she still feel bad?
Apparently, she does.
Well, you know what they say, elephants never forget.
Damn.
Jesus, dude.
Chandler, go to your corner.
Go to your room, Chandler.
Hey, what's going on?
Phoebe is going to be Monica's maid of honor.
Hey. I hope it goes better than the last time you did it for that girl downstairs, remember?
Wow. Liar, pants on fire.
You have been maid of honor before? You see, this is exactly why you shouldn't lie.
Wow. Maybe now you'll learn.
All right, that's it. I am maid of honor. No, I am. How come you are? Because I cared enough to lie.
I could help you decide who should do it. Yeah, we could have like an audition and see how you'd handle maid of honor type situation. Like when I want a job, I go to an audition. And if I'm the best of the people they see, they give me the part.
Okay, so after this audition, who decides who gets it?
Me and Ross could be the judges.
Yeah.
Crazy. Can't we just flip a coin? No, coins hate me.
Yeah, it's biased.
Okay, fine. You know what? We will let Ross and Joey decide. Hi, Ross, sweetie.
Wow.
There, handsome thing.
Jeez.
Handsome thing.
Jeez.
Wow, this cologne really is every bit as good as Giorgio.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Motorcycle.
I like the Michael.
Hey.
Just brought back your videos.
Hey, Ross, look, I think we need to talk about before.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Just kiss, guys.
Yeah, just kiss.
That was the best nap I ever had.
Yes! Yes, Joe.
Hell yeah.
Nap buddies.
Hell yeah.
Be napping with your boys, all right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Be napping. Normalize this.
Come on, admit it. That was the best nap you ever had.
I've had better.
Okay, when?
All right. It was the best nap ever.
Yes!
Okay, but it's over, Joey.
It's over.
I want to do it again.
Here we go.
We can't do it again.
Why not?
Because it's weird.
No. Never. Never.
I love this.
Fine. You want something to drink?
Sure, what do you got?
Warm milk and Excedrin PM.
Yeah. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
You want a little NyQuil? A little Z-Quil?
Get your little melatonin in there. Some magnesium glycinate.
Chandler, I just figured out who you are.
Can you figure out what I'm doing?
Here we go.
Louis Posen. He was my best friend in 5th grade. And then one day I asked him to be my boyfriend, and he said no.
Because you kept talking to him while he was trying to go to the bathroom.
Definitely.
No, but because he thought I was too fat. You know, I really think
that you should apologize to Julie.
Okay, I will do it, but I have to warn you, this may make me a better person, and that is not the man you fell in love with.
All right, this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna give you hypothetical maid of honor situations, and you'll be scored on a scale of 1 to 10.
You're gonna help us nap.
1 being the highest.
No, 10 is the highest.
Why is 10 the highest?
Because it's the highest.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, Rachel, you're with Monica. The wedding is about to start when Monica gets cold feet. Go!
I don't want to marry Chandler.
Okay, it's gonna be
Hey, when my niggas
okay.
get cold
One
feet.
man the rest of my life? I
give him
don't
some
know if I
socks.
can do it. This means
I can't unhear that every time they say her name. Every time.
Oh, I love it here.
Getting cold feet is very common, you know? It's just because of all the anticipation. I ran out on a wedding. You don't get to keep the gifts.
Good point.
very good, drawing on your own experience. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's playing to the top of your intelligence. It's good.
Yes, very nice, Rachel.
Thank you, judges. Oh, kiss ass.
I love petty Phoebe.
Okay, Phoebe.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're now in the ceremony. Monica is about to say, I do, when her drunk uncle starts yelling. What do you do? Go!
Oh, my.
Damn.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Excellent. Perfect score.
Wait a minute. She just made a scene in the middle of the ceremony.
Hey, you want a little taste of Phoebes?
Yeah.
It is time for you to give your maid of honor speech.
Cougar Town.
Wait a minute. We haven't even prepared that. Okay. Webster's dictionary defines marriage as a... Okay, no, forget that. That sucks. Okay. I met Monica when we were just a couple of 6-year-olds, and I became friends with Chandler when he was 25, although he seemed like a 6-year-old. I've known them separately and I've known them together. To know them as a couple is to know that you are truly in the presence of love. So I would like to raise my glass to Monica and Chandler and the beautiful adventure they are about to embark upon together.
You should have recorded that.
Speech, it really was. Okay, Phoebe, I guess you're next.
Top that, Phoebe.
Play the song.
You're already going to play in their wedding. You can't be best maid of honor, too.
I can't believe that Monica and Chandler are getting married. I remember talking about this day with Rachel while we were showering together, naked.
Yes.
And she's back in the game.
Oh my God. Oh, it's rigged. It's rigged.
Rigged, I say.
Wow, you're both here.
Full rig, no Murtaugh.
Julie, hi, Chandler Bing. I guess you remember me.
Hello, Skid Mark.
Damn. I thought that was Ross.
Yeah.
It's a nickname. I'll explain later.
It's pretty clear.
No.
It's pretty dirty, actually.
I owe you a long overdue apology. I never should have broken up with you because you were overweight.
Oh, shit.
That's why you broke up with me?
Oh, Christ the Lord. Christ the Lord. Christ the Lord. Christ the Lord.
You didn't know that?
Oh, I hate
Well,
this.
guess
I
my
hate
work here is
this.
done.
I hate this. Oh, God.
Well, first of all, I would like to say that you both performed very well, okay? You should be proud of yourself.
Some of the best people we saw for this.
And I'd also like to say that in this competition, there are no losers. Well, except Rachel.
Oh, wow, Phoebe. Okay.
Really? I won? What?
I'm sorry, Rachel. It was really close.
Well, then I demand a recount.
Actually, it wasn't that close.
You know what? No, your thing was so stupid anyway. This is we're gonna flip a coin. All right?
Oh, shit.
Heads.
Ah!
What? The coins have finally forgiven me.
Everything's coming up, Phoebe.
Well, you know what? I hope Monica forgives you after you throw her vegetarian goddess circle-y shower.
Ouch.
Rachel's gonna be okay. You guys are the best.
Oh.
Boy, I'll tell you, that judging stuff took a lot out of me.
Yeah?
Nap time.
Think about maybe going upstairs and taking a little nap on my couch.
Why would I care about that?
No reason. I'm just saying that that's where I'll be.
Oh, my God.
I love this.
I do, too.
This is the best.
I love this plot line. We should normalize this as a culture.
Please.
Nap with your boys.
Nap with your boys.
And your girls.
as that went, I actually enjoyed myself. I think that I'm going to apologize for all the stupid things.
Nap with Monica's.
Why don't you just stop doing stupid things? Then you wouldn't have to apologize.
I'd really love it if I could do both.
I have to ask.
What?
Are you going to break up with me if I get fat again?
Ooh.
What?
Look, you broke up with Julie Graff. How much weight could she have gained?
145 pounds.
How'd you find out?
In 1 year? My God, what did she eat? Her family?
Jesus. Guys.
No, that's not the point.
Look, I know it was a stupid reason to break up with somebody, but I was 15.
That's not the only time this was an issue.
When you were younger, did you cut your toe off?
You spent Thanksgiving with us. You called me fat.
Okay, now wait a minute. That was totally different.
How?
You were not supposed to hear that. I said that behind your back.
That's worse.
What if I have babies? Okay? I mean, I'm gonna look different.
Look, you have to realize I don't think of you as a thin, beautiful woman.
As just a thin.
You want to fix that?
See, this is one of the things that I can apologize for later.
Getting ahead of the game.
Look, what I mean is, you're Monica, okay? And I am in love with Monica.
That's right. I was taking naps with Monica's too.
Even if I shrink down to 2 inches tall?
Yeah.
I'd carry you around in my pocket.
Hey,
Aww.
so cute.
There's actually a show about that coming out right now. It's called The Miniature Wife.
Hi, Phoebes. Hi. I just want to apologize.
Oh, that dude's an actor in the back.
Oh?
I mean, frick.
I was rubbing my eye. Shit!
I'm really sorry I was a baby.
That's ridiculous, Rachel. We were all babies once.
Nah, I wasn't.
Oh, you mean today?
Yeah, and you deserve to win.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. If you're Monica's maid of honor, that means that I get to be yours.
Oh, yeah.
When Monica and Chandler got engaged, I started putting some stuff together, just in case. Here is a book of poetry that I know Monica loves.
I am worried.
Here's a picture from one Halloween where she dressed up as a bride. And look, she made me carry her train, which was weird because I was Wonder Woman. Oh, and here's a little purse that I found. I just thought they could maybe hold the rings in there.
It should be you, Rachel.
Vintage handkerchiefs, because people cry at weddings.
Is this a machination?
I'm just gonna grab a couple of these.
Or is this genuine?
This stuff is great. This was the garter that I was saving for my wedding, and I wanted it to be Monica's something borrowed.
Oh.
Rich, I think you should be Monica's maid of honor.
You do? Why?
Because I think it means more to you.
Clearly.
But Phoebes, you earned it.
It's fine. This is something that you've been thinking about since you were, 14?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was 10. I just developed early.
Well.
What's going on?
Well, we just decided that Rachel is going to be your maid of honor.
Also, obviously, the guy's an actor. He looks like a known actor. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Okay, we really have to start planning. I have a lot of really specific ideas.
Of course.
We should probably get together like 4 times a week. You can come over to my place. We'll get together.
Oh, no. But you knew this. This is Monica.
Yeah.
What do you say, 6:30, my place? So excited.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay, you laugh now. She's gonna be yours.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Nap.
The one with the nap. The one where Joey and Ross take a nap. The one with Rachel's maid of honor.
Great nap. It really was.
Them opening their eyes at the same time. It's great.
Dude, what the hell are you doing?
No,
Wow.
Savage. Stand by your man.
Oh, no.
Who's taking a nap?
Excuse me.
I'm just standing there. The one with the nap partners.
Let them nap.
Let these boys nap together. That's what I am saying.
I just want to be a nappy boy.
I just want to nap with you. Yeah.
When the sleep hits our eyes.
That's right.
You guys, we have started season 7. We've watched the first 6 episodes, and I'm feeling ready for a nap myself, to be honest.
Oh, my goodness.
It's been a very long day. But we made it through. I'm excited. And yeah, before we get into the questions that I will tap on a little early, first, you should get a shirt at originationshop.com.
Hey.
Called the Shejecks.
The official
The
Friends
shirt-
tee.
the
I should
official
have
Friends
switched
shirt.
into my official Friends tee. Let's move this way
It's
a little
okay.
bit. I feel like we've scooched off to one
Oh,
side,
yes.
and now I'm all like Now I'm. There we go.
There it is.
Perf.
Lovely.
Somehow we moved all around.
Yes. Also, you want to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when new things are happening on YouTube.
Ding a ding a ding.
And in addition to buying shirts, you want to go over to Patreon so you can get the full-length watch-alongs, the entire Friends extravaganza, plus all of the theme songs that John and I do every week. We sing a different theme for the intro
6
every
times
single
a
episode.
week.
We've done it over 100 times at this point.
Yes,
so go
and
get
every
all of
one
them.
of them is a gem.
Every single one of them is a
Every single
gem.
one of them is worth making a super cut out of.
I would love that. So yeah,
and
if you
torturing someone
if
with.
you go over to Patreon, you can get all of our special intros for all the theme
Yes.
songs we've ever done.
Yes.
But we also have questions from the fans, from the patrons, which you can do if you sign up for Patreon.
If you're a royal reject.
If you're a royal reject, and if you're a royal reject and a righteous reject, what we call the people that buy the shirts, you can get 15% off.
Save it
on all the merchandise.
Love to see it
now. And coming up and all the things in between. But before we get into said questions, let's check in with how we're feeling, friend. My nappy boy.
This is a good fidget. I am. Yeah, we can take a nap together right here, right now.
Oh, you said that's a good fidgety. I want to fidget.
Fidget with it.
Ooh,
It'll make
that's
your
nice.
hands smell like metal. And
That
it
makes
will
sense.
like it's a little dusty, I guess.
I'll
but-
wash them after.
But yeah, I had a great time
Yeah.
watching this batch of episodes. I do distinctly
Catch.
recall. Please, I have canonically here at the Real Rejects broken a TV.
It's too heavy for me to actually.
I don't
break.
think that's a fair line of reasoning, Aaron. I think you should be careful. I thought the bell was too light. Turns out it was too light, but not too light to crack a screen when hurled at point blank range with
This is
no
true.
concern for the velocity.
I'm done playing with the metal now.
It's okay.
You make accurate points.
It's okay. I believe in you. I believe in us, and I believe that God believes in Claude. I think I remember, when Greg must have seen that one episode because there was a distinct point in our childhoods. There was like a day. It happened more than one day. But I distinctly remember there being a day as kids when, so I don't remember even what was happening, but Greg started, jokingly accusing me and other people of, you're stealing my thunder. And, I'd never heard the phrase stealing my thunder before. And now in hindsight, I'm like, I bet he had probably just seen that episode and just pulled in a Friends thing. Because he would do stuff because...
Did that come from this show?
I don't know if it came from that. I feel like that must have been a pre-existing turn of phrase, but I don't know. It seems uncanny to me that childhood Greg should start, the stealing my thunder bit, around the time where, this would have been out and accessible to see.
Yeah, this is like 2001.
Yeah, so sometime in our development this would have happened, and that makes me it filled in a puzzle piece from my youth.
You've been friends for a quarter of a decade.
Yeah.
Over that.
Quarter of a century. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm sorry, quarter of a century. my
Quarter of a
bad.
decade is not that long.
It's not that long.
Sadly.
It's a very
If
small
only.
friendship.
But yeah.
Quarter of a century.
But yeah, this was a fun batch of episodes, most certainly. A little no, I mean, they're still doing the serial thing, and it's interesting. Again, I'm still kind of curious as to what point the Ned Flanderification really takes hold, but this is a little lighter in terms of, the serialized stuff, but I thought this was still very fun, breezy, character comedy still on point. There's more ribbing in general.
Mhm.
These were sort of, I guess, a little bit more bit-centric, but I love that we got mac and cheese back. For a hot
Yeah.
second. Made me really happy. I'm sad it's gone. I'm sad that we didn't get Joey back on Days of Our Lives either. Makes me, I just love seeing Joey succeed.
No, he did. Because he came back
Yeah,
as
he
the...
did, but he wasn't Drake or Stryker. Well, he was Drake
He was-
Ramore, but he was
No, that was the beginning of him bringing it back. It's like, oh, we found him in a coma. And then he's like, I'm back, baby.
I guess.
So I guess he's going to, come out of a coma at some point.
I couldn't tell if that was Joey just being zealous, and the joke is that they just made him the dead face taped up version versus I don't know. To me, the joke was oh, we'll bring you back, but no one's gonna know because your face is covered. And I didn't
okay.
take it as I'm back on the show recurringly. But I would be very pleased if you were correct.
It's a very much a soap opera thing where the person's in a coma for a while and they wake up.
True. That is also
that's where my mind went
I
to.
like this side door, and I hope that it pays off. I am choosing to believe what you have just said is going to be the case.
But I also see your point as well.
Yeah, but yeah, the freaking Ross and Rachel kicking things off with
Keep
the whole
teasing
bonus night thing. Yeah, I mean that's the longest game of all. But yeah, for them to steal Monica's thunder with their tryst, their simple but not so simple bonus night was fun. Joey trying to be a 19-year-old, very fun. Phoebe annoying everybody with her. I like that Phoebe's music in this block of episodes got more atonal and more like avant scream, you know? I like the further away from, traditional pop singer-songwriter writing she goes.
Yeah, she's in a different era now. She's a 2000s girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Savage that Monica's parents, like, just spent all of their wedding money on the cottage.
I know.
Messed up. And their kitchen. And then, now Chandler's got to spend his entire life savings on their wedding, but then they don't want the wedding. I thought that was very sweet.
Yeah.
They both had good points there.
It's about the marriage, not the wedding itself.
Yeah, and it's about, once they come together of intent, it's like, minus the part where he keeps calling it like a big party. I'm like, okay, bro, it's like it's a little more important than that. It's not like, hey, we're just having a kickback.
Right.
But at the same time, like, to just immediately be like, oh, you have enough money, good, it's settled, is also a little bit like, whoa. Like, fair enough.
Yeah.
I did, in the whole conversation about, like, the future and the house and the kids and the cat dog and all that.
Yeah, there has to be some form of compromise. I feel like if I was in Chandler's position, I'd be like, okay, let's take a portion of this, maybe a substantial portion, but not the entirety of it. We have to think about the immediate future, but also the long-term future for, the homes and families and all the things that, encompass that.
I agree.
Yeah, man. I also really enjoyed this block as well.
Yeah.
Chandler was someone was a little off at first, but he's starting to feel more like Chandler as the episodes go on. He's not as zany this season, but he still feels like Chandler.
Yeah.
Because he was doing a lot more like in the last season. He hasn't really done that this season.
There is a different flavor, and I think it is like kind of, I don't know actually what the timeline is on this. I know that Matthew Perry, during the time that Friends was on, had some pretty serious addiction stuff going on, and I think he said like a certain chunk of the show he has like no recollection of.
Oh wow.
And I don't know, but I could imagine, given the change in his appearance from season 6 to season 7, that maybe he had cleaned up by this time or had gone to rehab, because he certainly looks, he's not as like super skinny as he was off the top of the show, but he does look a lot more like fit and clear-eyed in a way.
Yeah.
And it's not like he never looked, like, it's weird. Like, in hindsight, he never looked like something was, quote, wrong, but at the same time, you can notice now a slightly different quality in contrast from what's come before.
Totally.
But yeah, even despite noticing that, still really charming and still really funny. And also, I think it suits the growth of the character in a nice way, like, especially because we've just come out of the proposal and now we're going into, they are going to be married and they're in a different level of maturity. Whatever the reason, I think it's fortunate that the context supports it, sort of.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but
I wholeheartedly agree.
But yeah, what else did we get in this block? Freaking Ross with this risky massage game.
Yeah,
running
that
up
was
against ethics.
That was a little sus. I'm like, between dating a college student and lying about being a masseuse, Ross has got some sus activity lately.
Sus Ross. I did like Joey and Rachel with the smut book, though. I thought that was very
very
funny
fun subplot. Yeah,
and I'm also very fascinated by like the weird chicken game, because there are times when it seems like Joey's like, yeah, Rachel, let's do it, and then when in a situation like that, he's like, oh God, please. And I get that she's like also doing a thing and is like putting on a power play as well as a flirtation, calling of the bluff or whatever, but still amusing. The secret cookie recipe was crazy. That was insane.
Nestle Toll House the entire time.
Nestle Toll House. Which the rigmarole to get to the payoff was very funny. And that second Joey walks in and eats the last shred of the cookie, it's like, it was very funny.
In true Joey fashion.
Yeah, plus the sailing bit I thought was very I enjoyed that. I like when they go outside the studio even when it's very obviously like a green screen.
Yeah.
It's like it's and in this situation it's very charming because and like the other sets have a lot of personality anyway, but like them both realizing that they're their dads.
Speaking of realizing stuff, David Schwimmer wrote that episode.
Oh my God, I didn't catch the credit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That is hilarious.
Damn.
Or no, did he direct it or I think he directed it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he directed it though. Oh, we should have caught that. Damn. Shit.
Heck
We'll have to
yeah.
add an insert or something, or maybe we'll just let people comment one way or the other. But yeah, like, and that was fucking A, I don't know what's gonna happen with poor Rachel and Tag. Because episode 6 we didn't get any Tag. We got 2 Tag episodes. I don't know if we'll see him again or not.
I mean, he's the assistant. I imagine we'll see him again.
Yeah, I don't know, because he's occupying now like the other lane of being potential romantic interest. His time is ticking, and pretty soon he will just not appear again.
Yeah,
so
he'll do something outlandish to get him written out of the show.
Yeah, and then immediately he will be gone. But what else did we get here? Chandler sitting on Mr. Geller's lap. Not great.
Not great.
Poor Chandler, and then him getting naked at the end. But I liked his steamed up glasses. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, we established that just so we can have that one bit, and then the glasses are not mentioned again.
I know, it was funny, and he does have a face where it does seem like it is funny because like sometimes people get glasses and you're like, whoa, your whole head is different, and Chandler walks in and it's something about his face plus the glasses they chose where I'm like, I could see that being just a thing where you're like, you don't have glasses. Yeah,
it did suit him well.
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah, and I just love Joey and Rachel both sitting there at the end, being like, "Oh God, we've both become our dads." Very charming. And then Tag mac and cheese came back. Love to see that. Joey getting too big for his britches. Bummer, but at least he got that little appearance in. And then all the secrets. Thought that was fun too. Freaking tacos. I'm Space Mountains is gonna make me think of that now.
Oh yeah.
Poor freaking Ross's pantaloons.
Yeah. I mean, look at them. Both of them, having a little poopy in their pants.
Yeah.
Freaking skid mark in Space Mountain.
Skid mark and log flume. The Chandler trying to smile for the wedding photo was an odd one, I would say, in terms of all these different plot lines.
I was like, have he not taken a photo in the entire time we've seen this show?
I feel like we've seen him in photos.
Yeah, right?
Weren't there some photos when we were in Britain?
I have to imagine so.
I thought they did that. I was a little surprised because like Chandler, I don't know, he's such a ham and he's such a performer as a character that I was surprised by that. And then, Joey corrupting Tag, all that. And Ross and Phoebe with the couple was really funny. Where they're taking on each of their baggage and arguing about it. I thought that was such a funny game.
Yeah, that and then the naps are my favorite bits of this book.
I normalize stretching in public
that part.
And napping with your friends.
Yes.
All right, nap with your friends.
Platonic naps, damn it.
Platonic naps are good for everyone. You get that and I mean, you don't have to spoon it like Joey and Ross did, but you probably get some of those additional scientific benefits they always talk about. Like hugs are good for you scientifically. Probably cuddling up for a nappy.
Yeah.
Probably pretty good for you. So,
Napperoni.
Yeah, and then the competition to become the best I want to say best man, maid of honor. That ended up charming. I was waiting for an additional joke, but the way they got to that was nice because it wasn't like a machination. It's like there was a genuine resolve with Rachel. And I thought the way she was giving all of the things she thought of was really sweet.
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, come on. They've been friends forever and ever. So
yeah.
It makes sense she'd be the one to ultimately be the maid of honor.
Yeah.
And you can't be surprised about how extra she is about it. It's Monica. You've known her half your life.
Yeah. So you had to. You should have expected this.
Yeah.
You should have expected that this would be the most overwhelming situation for many months that you will be a part of ever.
Yeah, literally that.
And I hope that things are okay moving forward generally for Monica and Chandler, because I don't know, there's a little bit of doubt cast at the end there with the whole thing from the girl with the past, and what if I get fat again or have, but I don't know. I think those kids are going to be okay.
I I think they're gonna be just fine. Just swell.
It's very charming, very fun. And speaking of charming and fun,
ooh, here we go.
Our royal rejects are charming and fun, and we want to talk to you guys, get some thoughts on the show.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey,
let's get it going.
Yeah, you want to take that first one?
Let's get it. All right, it's time to see the question from our friend Amal Z. Yo, happy Friends Day. Happy Friends Day, Amal. 6 seasons down, OMG, y'all getting real close to the end.
Hey.
I've been loving y'all reaction thus far. Thanks, we've been loving them too.
Yeah.
So tell me, has anyone ever stole your thunder?
Stole your thunder? Oof.
Ooh.
Probably.
Okay. The only thunder I can think of specifically being stolen is when I say a joke and I don't say it loud enough and someone else says my joke and then they get the laugh.
Oh yeah.
Hate that.
High on pot news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst.
Crazy.
That's the worst kind of stolen thunder.
Exactly.
Especially when the laugh is the thunder.
I'm like, I'm the funny one. They just repeated my funny.
I bet probably in a comedy scenario, I've done enough improv shows to where, like, yeah, either you think you're doing something fun and then somebody else, comes and slays, right? Sometimes I've felt that way when it's like you're trying to do something that you feel is, like, complex comedically and it doesn't really land, and then somebody else comes out and does something, like, silly and off the dome and slays. It's that classic thing of, like, often, the things that you like slave away over and really put your pride into, people are like, yeah, it's cool. And then like stuff that you really throw out there kind of willy-nilly, people are like, this is awesome.
That applies to so many things.
So many creative endeavors.
Yeah. Music, comedy, all of the things. You're like, that's the thing that made you laugh? God. Or that's the thing you guys love? Okay. Interesting.
This is the problem with doing these after, because if I had these beforehand, I could be like, I could search the archives in a way where I'm not also like, but the camera's rolling and the clock is ticking and I gotta think.
Search the
but now
Rolodex.
it's harder to think.
Exactly. You're on the spot.
Yeah.
All of them are watching us.
I was trying to say
thousands of people
like
right now.
Taekwondo back in the day, like I'm sure you have to do forms and stuff like that, and you have to demonstrate your your knowledge of certain different moves and abilities and all that, and blocks and defenses and strikes and whatever. And I'm sure that I've been upstaged in those places. I'm having trouble thinking of like a really good specific instance because this was pretty memorable. But I feel like, it's always that. It's always like, somebody either swipes your joke and gets a better laugh out of it, or like you're really crushing on somebody and then somebody swoops in and just makes that happen. And then you're like, well, shit.
I have another example. So when I was a kid, we had this assignment in school where we had to write books. And mine was, I was really big into DBZ and like werewolves.
Yeah.
So I made a werewolf Super Saiyan character. And
hell yeah,
I thought I was a genius because his name was Samsung, and his superhero name, which I thought I was a genius because I was like, this is pure gold. No one's ever gonna take this from me.
Ever.
His name was Nightwing.
Oh no! But you arrived at it independently.
Independently.
Yeah.
So DC run me my money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I had no idea at the time. But running my money, I thought of it first by myself. He's a werewolf with Super Saiyan 3 banana hair, damn it.
I finally figured it out. Okay. This is dorky as hell. But in school as kids, I was really into Harry Potter. I was more of like, let's do like imagination stuff for arty things or weird little sports we make up at recess / lunch rather than like, let's be on the sports court.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, I created a bridge. And some friends and it was like unincorporated out on the blacktop time, and we'd gotten, the coach had brought the big cage of all the different sports balls out, and so I, Harry Potter fan that I was, devised a way. I was like, okay, we can take this basketball, we can make it the quaffle, we can take a couple of these footballs or maybe volleyballs. I think volleyballs would probably have been a better idea. I don't know if we had any on hand. We would make those the bludgers. and then we'll get fucking a tennis ball or whatever, make that the snitch. And I started like devising a way to play Quidditch on feet, and it kind of worked a little bit, sort of. And then pretty soon, all the sports kids, who were actually good at that stuff and would be playing football or basketball or whatever every lunch, took notice. And it was that classic thing where they're like, "Oh, can we try it? We want to play." And then pretty soon, they were all friggin' took it over. And then I was just, I don't know, then it wasn't fun anymore. And then I was like, well, shit, you guys can have it.
Damn it. Kids at John's school, run him his thunder.
Yeah, man.
He needs it back.
Yeah.
Stolen from his grasp.
I created schoolyard Quidditch.
He did.
And then they frickin' took it from me. And then they played it. And then I was, I just
if you're out there,
went and did my own thing.
High school kids who school John's version of Quidditch.
No, this was even before high school. This was like maybe junior high.
Junior high kids, we're coming after you.
Yeah,
we're gonna form our own team.
That's better.
And we're gonna get the rights back to
man.
this version of Quidditch.
Yeah.
Because John started it first.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you right in the face with a bludger.
Spread the word.
Yeah.
We're coming for you.
We're coming. 3:00 at the school bell. Meet us. And
Be there.
And bring your lunch money if you didn't spend it already.
That's right.
Yeah.
Be square. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
All right.
He took Quidditch from me.
Took it. All right. Your turn, baby.
Nikki Sonrisa. Hey, Jaron. Hey, you. Happy Friends
What
Day.
it is.
The one with the nap partner has one of my favorite Ross and Joey friends moments.
Yes.
Friend moments. What's the best nap you've ever had? And do you think it would have been better with a friend?
Ooh.
I bet the best
Go through
naps.
the rap Rolodex.
I have a hard time taking naps,
That's
to be
fair.
honest,
That's
because it's hard to fall asleep. And then there's the element of like, A, I'm paranoid that I'm going to sleep way too long, even if I take precautions.
That's pretty real.
And B, I'm like, usually what happens is the amount of time I've set for the nap is about as long as it takes me to maybe approach the ability to sleep, and then the whole point is moot. So napping's hard. I feel like a lot of the good naps I've probably had have been with like a significant other or something like that. I've probably had a cuddle, like a platonic cuddle nap in the past. But God, and I can remember the worst nap I ever took. But,
Really?
Yeah.
What's your worst nap?
I didn't intend to take it, but I was like feeling a little woozy. This was at the old Sherman Oaks apartment. I was feeling a little woozy, and I had to play a gig later that night. So I sat down on the couch for a little bit, and I fell asleep. And I didn't intend to. So I fell asleep without any precautions. And then I woke up a few hours later, and it was dark outside, and it was like the time of year where, that could happen at a reasonable, it was before we sprang forward, I think. So I woke up and it was dark out, and I was like, holy shit, I have missed this live musical performance that I am a quarter of. And my whole body was in panic. Looked at my watch. Luckily, I had like just enough time to get there a little bit before the show. Made it there, played the show. But I was like horrified. I had that moment where I was like, "Holy fuck, I missed it! I totally screwed them. This is my brain was melting." And then I made it, but it was a scary nap.
Ooh,
it was a traumatic nap.
So the nap itself wasn't bad. It was just the post nap.
The pre and post nap, yeah. The nap probably helped me play the show because I wasn't feeling sick as much after the nap.
Yeah,
but before the nap, it wasn't good.
Okay, so. Probably the best nap I've ever had is like probably with my lady, and because it's the type of nap where your body's kind of fit together like Lego pieces, and then just like the way the arm is, and just A1. But you know what's my favorite place to take a nap that's not with my lady is probably my car. Yeah. I love me a car nap because I am ready. I am prepared to nap at any and all situations, or to have a nappinger in my seat next to me, because I keep 2 blankets and 2 pillows in my car at all time, just in case I gotta take a nap.
Hell yeah!
So
I've napped back there.
Oh, I've seen him. I've seen him nap in both studios.
Yes.
It's great. I have a picture of him napping.
I've napped all over this building.
Oh yeah, I have yet to nap. I have a hard time napping on the floor, but if I recline my seat back in my chair, put a pillow up, put a blanket over me, out like a light.
See, that's a strategy for me because the thing is, I face the obstructions to napping regardless of comfort. So in a way, there are times where I can get a nap in. The theory is it's uncomfortable-ish. It's not as uncomfortable as you would think. I can be comfortable. I took a nap on when I missed my flight back from Greg and Olivia's wedding, I took a nap on the airport floor, just for a few hours that night, which was a cool piece of life experience. I was like, cool, I'm just alone in the world, napping at the big old transit station.
That's a lot of trust.
That is a lot of trust. Well, I just made my suitcase my pillow and just, yeah,
well, there you go.
I didn't have like a million things, so it was pretty easy to just be like, I'm going to use this as a pillow. I'm just going to lay on the floor, and if anybody needs me to move, they can tell me.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, I just there was a little plug I could plug up. I kind of made a little cocoon.
Nice
in the airport, and it was kind of a nice little piece of life experience. But it would have been better with a friend, most certainly, because it was. I mean, it's it builds character because you're just alone on the airport floor. But anyway, regardless, part of the thing is sometimes the discomfort factor or a marginal factor of discomfort actually helps because then I'm less concerned that I'm going to sleep too deeply and sleep too long because I'm already less comfortable. So I think that frees the mental part of me to then stop worrying in a way that keeps me awake and then allows me to kind of, go down for a little bit.
Right, because you can nap without falling too deep. So
that's the hard part.
Yeah, you can come back at any point.
Yeah,
okay, all right. I like that. I see the logic there.
Yeah. So when people are like, oh, you don't have to sleep on the floor, I'm like, sometimes it's a strategy I am taking. Sometimes this is a calculated kind of discomfort.
Yeah, I've slept in the same bed as a friend before, but never we cuddled and napped. I think that's territory I've yet to cross with a friend. And you know what? Kudos to Ross and to Joey because it looked like they were very comfortable.
It was right on the line. It's like because the first time you could tell they just fell asleep in one kind of smooshed over onto the other. So in that way, I was like, oh, even that. You don't have to even be full on let me embrace you. Just kind of being napped up, propped up on each other. It's kind of a nice thing. I've had so many haunted house backstages I've done that where you're just sitting next to somebody and you're just kind of both like, get us 5 minutes of fuel before we go back out and run around and scream and wave props.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, let us know if you nap with a friend, Nikki. Happy Friends Day. Awesome Joe movie reviews. Awesome. Happy mother-frickin' Friends Day. Happy awesome Friends Day, as you put in all caps
You're
here.
An awesome friend.
Phoebe's family heirloom cookie was so funny when finding out where it originated from.
Yeah.
Does any of your family have a special heirloom that is passed on to you to give to your children or grandkids one day?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of recipes that my grandma and her mom before her passed down and whatnot from our family over time. My mom, I don't even know what I'm supposed to refer to this kind of soup my mom makes as other than grandma's soup, which is delicious, by the way. Not even quite sure how to describe it, but yeah, a lot of classic Italian cookie confections and things like that, especially around Christmas. A lot of my grandma's old cookie recipes and stuff get busted out. A couple pie recipes and things like that. I'm trying to think of what other heirlooms there would be, but those are certainly those kinds of living. It's not like a tchotchke; it's like a living thing. Like a recipe to me is kind of like a living thing.
Yeah, no, I got one, or at least a couple in mind. My grandma, who was from New Orleans, R.I.P. Little Ma, she used to make gumbo when I was a kid. She'd make it on the holidays, specifically, I think, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And she passed in 2008, actually on her birthday. She passed on her birthday.
Full circle.
And, yeah, full circle. And my dad was the one who picked up the tradition of making gumbo in our family. So it's one of those things that I have access to, but I would still like to learn. I still need to learn, so I can pass it down to my kids and their kids, and so on and so on.
Get the gumbo recipe. Make us a giant pot of gumbo for our next function. I
would love
gumbo.
to.
Holy shit!
It's I know it's a whole process. It's a long process, but I would love to make me some gumbo. And then I also saw a recipe, or I guess it's technically a recipe, but someone made gumbo pizza which was fascinating.
Okay.
Which I'll send it to you. I was like, huh,
Please.
this doesn't look like it would work, but it doesn't, in concept, doesn't seem like it would work, but in execution, it actually looked like it was going to be pretty good.
I kind of want to try it.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I would say that is the one that comes to mind as far as recipes go. I don't have any physical heirlooms, at least that come to top of mind. I'm also very delirious, running on 3 hours of sleep. But at the top of my mind, fresh energy and still activated by caffeine, gumbo is the thing that I would pass down.
Like, we do have heirlooms, but not. No one's ever come to me like, this is the special, like, you know, like, this is your grandmother's signet ring, or your...
This is the lamp, the genie, the family genie rests in.
This is your grandfather's magic lamp. We have a lot of things, you know, from them, you know, but yeah, the recipes, I feel like, are the most living.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the labor of love that gets passed down.
And my grandpa did take the time to compile like a whole family genealogy, you know, just kind of going back as far as he could. So I would say that's also an heirloom that, like, you know, I know my mom and I bet her brothers and whatever else have like a copy of, so that we can expound upon it into the future. So there's that too.
That's an heirloom of sorts.
That's pretty heirloomy.
Yeah, thanks. Awesome Joe.
Awesome Joe. All right. Flev Doran. Thank you for chiming in, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
And miss the psych days. Have you been sternly taught a skill by your parents when you were young? If so, did you enjoy it or end up enjoying it later in life?
I was referring to the boating thing. Not that I can think of in particular.
No, I don't think my folks were ever that way when it came to like learning a craft or a skill or a hobby. I mean, like, you know, I know there would be an effort to, you know, like teach it to you with some level of structure, but no one was ever like, you have to friggin' I do remember, like, as a kid, nobody like forced me to, so it wasn't like ugly or anything, but I do remember as a kid like being put into piano lessons and not really appreciating that or engaging with it heavily, kind of falling off, and then later on in life being like, shit, I wish I took those piano lessons because piano is sick and I wish I could play it better. So, you know, there's that. And I do enjoy piano now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, nothing as far as skills go, but, you know, I mentioned the gumbo thing earlier. That's a thing that I would like to learn, a skill that I would like to learn so I can pass down. But as far as like lessons per se for like you know, the best transference of something that's relevant, my dad, he for most of my life starts my mom's car for her before she goes to work, like kind of warms it up so it's ready for her. And I felt like learning something like that, just like little acts of service to make, you know, your partner's life a little easier, is something I picked up from my dad.
Sure.
So, yeah, you know, just little acts of service to make someone's life a little easier, so they have one less thing to stress about.
I was taught sternly how not to burn myself on a running toaster or on the stove.
That's good.
And I still enjoy not burning myself on the toaster or the stove. So.
I would hope so.
So, yeah. So there's that.
Good on you, John. I'm happy you don't burn yourself.
I was probably just most sternly taught how to keep and manage time, which I do not do well now and do not enjoy doing, but need to do, and thus I struggle every day to make sure that I attempt to do it.
I am also bad about managing time. So, you know, great pair of pods.
The ADHD brain is not great.
It's not great, but we vibe, we ball.
We're good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Flev.
Thank you, Flev.
What did you guys get taught sternly? Who spanked you to make sure you learned how to sail? Let us know. That
was me spanking my hand.
That was a spanky. That was a little spank-a-lank.
Jay Rustin. Question. I got an answer for you. What are your favorite cookies there?
Oh man, that's a tough.
I have a few coming to mind.
List them cooks.
Come to mind.
List them
First
cooks.
off, classic. Okay, got the freaking chocolate chip.
I mean,
can't go wrong with you can go wrong with a chocolate chip, actually. Homemade chocolate chips, or, you know, Nestle Toll House, the pre-wrapped or the bin. And you got to make the cookie dough. I love me some Oreos. They don't call them Samoas anymore. They call them something else. The Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah. What are Samoas called now? They're called
Caramel
Delights. There you go. I do love a caramel delight. Very much so.
I love a caramel delight. They are very good. So yeah, caramel delights, Oreos, and chocolate chip cookies, and a brownie cookie. I'm a sucker for a brownie.
I like a brookie.
I would say those are my 4 favorite cookies. I'm a chocolate man, if you haven't gathered.
Really? You like eating chocolate?
I love chocolate.
Chocolate's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
I've never met anybody who also likes chocolate.
I've met people who hate chocolate.
I have too, actually. Yeah, it's weird. Liking chocolate is like a default setting, except until you've discovered that some people hate it and think it tastes like dirt, and then you're like, "Oh, snapperino."
It makes me sad, but on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? More for me.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's a good way to look at that. I mean, it's hard to ever beat like a whoopie pie. Just sounds funny.
You know what I don't get?
What?
You passed, because we're looking at the list of cookies right now. On specifically peanut butter cookies, why they always, for the most part, have like the cross on them?
The fork thing.
The fork thing.
Yeah.
What is that? Does that enhance the flavor? When does the society decide that peanut butter cookies need to have the fork divide thing? What's up with that?
Yeah, it's branding.
I guess it is.
It must be branding. It's just like whoever invented this recipe was so kind of locked in that they were like, you know what, this is it. And people were going to know it's peanut butter by this hash sign that we've baked into this.
The hashtag on our cookies.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a basic answer, but I cannot disagree with you. Like some of the most decadent cookies on earth are like a chewy, soft chocolate chip cookie, but that still has like, if you give me like a good chocolate chunk in there, give me a little bar, the little tiny little, it's not like, I like a chip-shaped chip, but like the little block-shaped ones, the chunks, like so you get a little bit of the crunch, but you have also like all that gooey sweetness. Like that's really hard to beat. I love a caramel delight Samoa once upon a time. I also love like a lemon cookie. Give me something like that's that's a little bit sweet but also citrus, and I'm your girl. My sister recently made a delicious batch of these oatmeal cookies, but that she put like a dollop of this. It was like apple preserve or like apple jam, and it made for this really great like fall cookie that had like just a little bit of that jamminess, but also all the joys of a soft oatmeal kind of cookie.
Okay, I like that. You know what's weird? I feel like for me that chocolate chip and oatmeal raisin. I feel like oatmeal raisin are the chocolate chip cookies, or what Skittles are to M&Ms.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Because you would never want to think you're grabbing one and get the other.
Exactly.
But there are strong supporters of either.
I'm not a huge oatmeal raisin fan, but that said, I am a fan of oatmeal cookies. Like I recently discovered the joys of Trader Joe's oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
They are very, very good.
Yeah, it's I wish I liked a raisin.
Yeah, right?
I wish I liked a raisin. Also, I will say, a white chocolate macadamia cookie is really good.
They're cool.
I will say, go with me here. Sandwich cookies are great. I think a stale sandwich cookie is actually better. That's one of my Subway takes.
Okay.
Is that all sandwich cookies are better stale because they get softer. So, when you go to like the yogurt shop and they got the Oreos and they're like kind of chewy now because they're like stale and soft.
Yeah.
It's kind of great, actually. Like, don't deny the crunch is nice. I like the crunch sometimes, but other times it's the one food where you can open it up and be like, no one sealed this, and they're still good.
I've never had a soft Oreo before.
Like
just by itself. Like it gets soft when it's in ice cream, but like it needs some other component to make it soft.
Like a stale chip kind of sucks, right?
Yeah.
But a stale sandwich cookie actually has a second life because it just takes on a new texture that does not undermine the joys of the. Like a chip always has to snap.
You know what? I've seen that applied to weirdly. Maybe that's like a whatever product they're putting in Oreos. I've seen it applied to like off-brand Oreos where that happens, but I don't think I've seen it happen to Oreos itself. And maybe that's just my own experience.
Dude, those Oreos that are filled with crushed up Oreos in the cream.
That's a thing?
That's a thing.
What?
Oreo filled Oreos.
Yo.
That's
I
a
didn't know that was a
the
thing.
Oreo
Holy crap.
loaded. Yeah.
Wow.
That's that. If you're an Oreo guy,
You just changed my world.
get out there, man. That's the freaking business right there.
Hell yeah.
Look at how much Oreo power you can get out of that.
Oops, all Oreo.
This is the dab of Oreos.
It's like I got a little sliver of the moon in my Oreo.
Yeah, absolutely you did. Get that moon rock crunch.
I will definitely get that moon rock crunch.
My mom also makes my grandma's recipe for these sugar twist cookies. You make them, you get this big like sheet of dough, and then you cut it into these long strips, and then you take a few of them and you like twist them together, and they make these fascinating, like, they look like almost like a little bow tie or something once you bake them. But they're very, they're light, they're tasty, they're crusted with a little, confectionery sugar on top. Super delightful little Italian, I think, snackerino.
Okay, snackerino, I see you.
So, yeah, they look kind of like this. And,
okay.
They're freaking delicious. Also, I mean, it's not a cookie, but give me some
cream.
baklava any day.
Oh, love me some baklava.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So leave all your favorite cookies.
Please.
Yeah. Frick yeah. Frickin'. Do Milanos count as cookies?
Milanos?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
All right. Thanks, Jay. All right. Did I read the last one, right? Or was that you?
I think
did.
you might have read that. Brandy Davis.
Hey.
Hey, Brandy. Thanks for chiming in. Happy Friends Day, guys. Happy Friends Day to you. Which reject do you think, would be the perfect nap partner? I have dibs on John. Absolutely. First nap. You got dibs. We'll do it. We'll make it happen.
Okay.
Come visit the studio and we can nap right here during a Friends episode. What do you got?
Let's see. Who would make a good nap
I mean,
partner?
I feel like
it's you.
I feel like a lot of people choose you.
Oh,
You have a warm, welcoming energy, and like every time I've gotten a hug from you, you're already the kind of person who's like inclined toward like familial, friendly touch in a good way, not in a creepy way, in a way that I'm always like, people don't do that the way we used to, and I think it's like a nice component of communication. And also, you've clearly got the means to create a nap at a moment's notice.
I do.
So I feel like you would be a good nap partner.
Because I was going through the Rolodex.
You and me are the nap boys.
We are the nap boys.
We might be the nap boys.
Yeah, because I'm like...
Not that I wouldn't nap with anybody else on the squad, but...
don't get me wrong. I love everybody else here.
I want to nap with everyone, but... John Maturin might be a good nap partner.
He could be, yeah. You get a little spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Tara would probably wind up in a lot of different configurations.
Because the thing is with the nap
partner... I don't know what Tara would be like during a nap. I feel like Roxy would have a lot of specifications for the nap to be understood and to begin.
I agree.
And I might get psyched out by that.
Yeah, I would say the same.
I think Andrew...
I feel like Coy would be a rock of a napper.
Yes, and the only thing is I would be afraid that if we changed positions in the right way, I could get crushed.
Yeah, I get that.
Because he's just like a pile of boulders, of muscle boulders.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing is, I feel like Coy might be a bit of a violent sleeper.
I get that,
I could see him throwing an elbow mid-dream just for the fun of it. I mean, Andrew would probably be like a very affable, kind of like welcoming nap partner.
I think he'd be a polite napper.
Polite. I'd put, yeah.
A respectful napper.
Greg, I don't know if he would want to nap with the rest of us after seeing us all the time. Greg is a loving guy, but I feel like he's got enough naps to give at home to his wife and cats.
Yeah.
So, we're going to give him a rest.
I feel like Greg would have nap sweats.
He might.
Yeah, like night sweats of naps.
Yeah.
But really, I feel like we've kind of
Would Michael Tesler be a good nap guy?
Oh, Michael Tesler would be a great nap guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Tesler would be a great nap partner. So all right, so the best nappers of the rejects here, me, you, and Michael Tesler.
I'll take it.
And I'll give it to Lil Jon as well. I feel like my only thing with Lil Jon is that like I like. How do I say this?
Careful now. What are you going to say about Lil Jon?
You know what? He's
what are you going to say about
lovable.
Lil Jon?
Nothing.
About
nothing.
to talk some shit
I
right
wasn't
now?
about- no.
He's not going to start breakdancing in his sleep.
He's a limber fellow. Maybe he will.
Maybe he will.
He could breakdance. He
Maybe
could
he will.
like kick me in the stomach, just like hitting a move in the dream.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
That's fair.
That's the only.
Stop doing windmills, John.
Stop doing windmills in your
It's
sleep,
not the
John.
only breakdance move, all right?
Come on.
There are other moves.
You can't head spin on my pillow.
You can't.
I'm sleeping here.
Not the purpose of the pillow. Not.
So okay, our top nappers, me, you, Tesla,
Yeah.
and John is in fourth place. I still love you, but
Still love you.
we're the three.
But we're the big three. So come now, and if you could get a nap, the thing is, if you can get a nap with each of us, then you get a nap with the three of us, and then you're
Like that.
you're just rolled up in napitude.
Just one big bed, just the three of us.
Yeah.
Enter your sweepstakes now.
Love it. Leave us your thoughts on who's the best
Leave
to nap
us.
with here at the Real Reject Studios.
Please. And we have one final thing from LZ Trivia.
Nope.
By the way, TOW or toe means the one with or with/where, referring to Friends episode names. I've not heard that before, but I'm happy I know it now.
I was gonna say that's a good shorthand.
It is a good shorthand. I dig it.
So because then you can just go TOW Rachel's assistant.
Yeah.
TOW they take a nap or whatever that one was called.
Yeah. You got the array.
The
of
one where
with
they
and where.
renew Mac and Cheese for 18 seasons and a movie.
Yep. Put it on Netflix.
Bring it
Put it
to
on
me.
HBO Max.
I want my HBO Mac. I want my HBO Mac.
HBO Mac coming
HBO
soon.
Mac. All right.
All right, we're gonna go watch some Mac and Cheese on HBO Mac. But until next
You're
time,
gonna go take a real ass nap.
I am definitely gonna take a real ass nap after I drive through traffic. Stay friendly, guys. Stay good. Go take a nap. And we'll catch you next time.